Washington. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ringing, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
D.C., Washington with a national anthem and a tremendous rendition, a flyover as well. Today, the coin toss will be including the Olympic gold medalist Quincy Wilson. The referee today is Clayton Blakeman, wearing number 34. Clayton is 263rd NFL game, 17th season, the only his second Washington Bears game. Last one in 2013, which the Bears lost 45-41, and the fourth highest scoring game in Bears history with 86 points combined. Out of Nebraska, Tom, and he's an attorney.
Oh, very good.
His crew, Scott Campbell, the umpire, Dana McKenzie, the down judge, line judge, Karina Tovar, James Coleman, the field judge, side judge, Jonah Monroe, back judge, Chad Adams, and Amber Cornell is our replay official. They have the American flag spread over the entirety of the football field, creating quite the view here from our press area on what I would assume is the west side of this stadium, if we're thinking north-south stadiums in the National Football League prominently. But today's coin toss will be brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. The Commanders change.
What do you want? You want to win the coin toss? You want?
I want to defer, and I'll take the second half kickoff. Okay. How about you?
Maybe. Well. Yeah, I'm with you.
There's no time to think. We got to react.
I know. I'm ready for it. Yeah, you made the right choice. If you're a captain, I'd let you call it.
Yes. Captains are changed each week for the Washington Commanders, and their head coach, Dan Quinn, former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, got a winning record in his NFL career, a prominent defensive coordinator, obviously, in Seattle, and then with the Dallas Cowboys coming over here. He's brought some assistants with him, and certainly some of his players, including Dante Fowler, one of them, who's had a really good start to this season, finding a comfort zone in his role as a starting weak side linebacker. But let's face it, he's an edge rusher, and he'll be out there wreaking havoc if he can. Tremaine Edmonds, Mercedes Lewis, Cole Kmet out there for the Bears, along with Kevin Byard, and out there for the Washington Commanders, Nick Allegretti out of Lincoln Way High School in the Chicago suburbs, former Kansas City Chief, now the starting left guard here for Washington, and a guy that I've gotten to know from a long time, working with his father, the Allegretti family, helping out the National Football Foundation.
He's a heck of a football player.
And a heck of a wrestler.
Huh?
He was a heck of a wrestler, too.
Yeah. But, how wrestling turns you into a good football player, and he certainly is a good football player.
There's the coin toss. Coin of the air. Okay, so Washington won the toss. They deferred. Bears are going to get the opening kickoff.
Washington toss, elects to defer their choice in the second half. Chicago will receive.
All right, so they're going to receive off to our left as we get you set for Week 8 here in the National Football League. As I said at the outset, there's an energy that is just kind of roaring through this place right now, and I feel it. It's going to be a fun game to call for us indeed. But again, in the end, only a good time if the Bears pocket a W.
One thing about this defense, 3rd and 7 or less, they give up 67% completion. 3rd and 8 or more, they only give up 18. That is a significant.
Who are we talking about? Which
Washington defense.
Okay.
And that's a significant line in the sand of why the Bears have to be successful on 1st and 2nd down.
The Bears look to handle their business and elevate their game today. The opening kickoff brought to you by the Village of Bolingbrook, where you can elevate the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com to learn more. This is going to be the 54th all-time meeting, playoffs included. Third season in a row the Bears playing Washington. Second consecutive trip here. And it's been the road team that has won 6 of the past 7 meetings. A little walk down memory lane. Mike Ditka, a 13-catch, 168-yard performance against Washington, October 25th, Tom, 1964.
Happy birthday, Coach, this week. 85 years old. Good man, great player, great coach.
Washington kicks it to you. 33 returns this year by the opponents, and back out on the field. Travis Homer saw him in the elevator yesterday, said, welcome back. He said, man, I've been dying to get back out there. Finger injury, put him on injured reserve, but he is back and activated, and he'll join a former Washington Commander, DeAndre Carter, off to our left.
He's a good blocker in kickoff return. He's a good special teams player. He's a dedicated teammate to this group here, so glad to see him back and have an active role, and I think he can be a real asset in a lot of different dimensions, from the running back position to special teams.
58 games decided by 7 points or less through week 7, most in the National Football League's history through 7 games, and a bunch more today with a couple of blowouts as well. But again, Detroit and Green Bay victorious, Minnesota losing the other night. On the tee to our right, it is up, and it's ready to go for Austin Seibert, the former Oklahoma Sooner. Kicking off to the near side, and here we go. Kick sails into the end zone. DeAndre Carter fields about halfway, takes a knee. The Bears will start left to right at their own 30-yard line. With Caleb Williams back in his hometown. Grew up 10 miles. Well, he actually lived in an apartment 10 miles from here at Gonzaga College Prep High School. And that was a sign of his future, because he is as mature as you're going to get. His 7th NFL start, the only number 1 pick with a winning record after 6 career starts since 1970.
Well, let's keep it rolling right here. Keep the progression, because Caleb has gotten better each and every snap that he's taken, and this will be a big test.
The opening drive brought to you by Toyota. Toyota has more all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive vehicles than any other brand. Find yours and shine on Toyota. Let's go places. The Bears hope to. Left to right with Williams, Swift to his left. 2 receivers to the left. He's going to sit and belly at the back, and that is Swift rolling across the 30 on the hash mark right to the 32-yard line. They'll call it the 31 on a gain of a yard on the first snap of the game. Glad you're with us. Sit back and enjoy on a beautiful sunny day here in Landover, Maryland.
Little straight ahead play. They decided to go right behind Matt Pryor and Coleman Shelton. A little bit of movement, a little bit of positive movement, but not enough.
Tackle on the play by Jeremy Chin. The safety in the gun. Side cards to either side, including DJ Moore. They empty Swift. Snap back. And in trouble, Caleb Williams going to set up a screen that didn't materialize, and he was wiped out there. Taken down by Washington. He had a man in his face right off the snap. Johnny Newton-Jerzon, the rookie out of Illinois, 2nd-round pick, set an FBS record with 4 block kicks last year. Drops him for a 6-yard loss.
Johnny Newton didn't bite on it if he was supposed to bite on the screen. And as soon as Caleb Williams tried to identify his target, a defensive body was right in his face, and he had no throwing lane.
3rd down immediately, and Washington's 3rd down defense this year is 23rd in the league. Bears with the 21st 3rd down offense. Bears have a shotgun. Tight trio left. Caleb wants the ball, gets the snap, and now they blow it dead. Screaming off the edge was Luvu, and he's a very good pass rusher, Tom. Bears have scored just 3 points on the opening drive this year, and they're in a whole heap of trouble at their own 20 on their opening drive.
Yeah, you mentioned Luvu. He is a good pass rusher, and whenever you give a good pass rusher, Jeff, that inch of a starting time because of the crowd noise, you turn him into a better pass rusher.
So in comes Roschon Johnson now, the right hip of his quarterback. Set to the right inside the numbers, DJ Moore. Keenan Allen in motion left. Snap is back. Pressure coming. Dodging it. Caleb has time. Looking. Going to throw back over the middle. Dropped by DJ Moore at the 31-yard line. He had a little room to run as well, but he could not retrieve the pass. Caleb bought himself some time, and the Bears go out quickly at 13-17 to go in the first quarter, though. Line of scrimmage, the ball at the 20 and into punt, Tory Taylor.
You know, Tory Taylor's got to have a banger here, but I like what I saw out of Caleb. There was no panic. He tried to stay behind the line of scrimmage and look for a big play.
Zacchaeus former teammate of Swift in Philadelphia, high school teammates actually, in single safety to our right at his 31-yard line. Snap, good time, and Taylor pops out of the air and puts up a banger. Oh, yeah, backs him up inside the 15, retrieves on the near side hash with blocking, now up the middle of the field, and then he swallows the ball, comes out, and Washington recovers. Sewell was down there, and they put a pop on him, a couple of Bears, off a 67-yard banger. Tom asked for one and got one for 21 yards, plus the fumble recovery by Washington on the return puts it at around the 35-yard line of Washington.
Too bad that he had that good of a return. If they could have stopped him right at the point of the catch, significant type of defenses you could call when you have them that backed up. Now they got a little bit of relief.
Jaden Daniels in at quarterback wearing his number 5. They've got a lot of motion. They've got a lot of quick tempo. Highest ranking no-huddle team in the NFL. Little pistol formation here, right to left. And Daniels on the handoff, on the cutback, right into T.J. Edwards. Puts down the runner. And that is Brian Robinson. You got to make sure you put him down to the ground. He's a tackle breaker and a low, gets low in his leverage time.
That was the right read by the running back. He saw the play open up to the backside, but TJ never overflowed and stayed in position. That's a big play by TJ.
Jaden Daniels trips to the right. Sends a man in motion to the near side. That's Terry McLaurin matched up with Tyreek Stevens. A snap back to Daniels. Looks left. That's taken away. Goes over the middle. Sliding catch behind him on the throw. Zach Ertz the catch near the 49-yard line on the W. The logo for Washington.
Hold on,
12
he
yards.
wants to go quick because he knows he bobbled it. So he's telling the offense to go to the line of scrimmage immediately.
And they like this kind of playing anyway on top of it. So you got to always be ready, man, against this Washington team. In comes Jack Sanborn, and the Bears trying to get Blackwell off the field. The Bears getting the opportunity to make the substitution after Washington did theirs. Shotgun fake, and here's a run by Daniels to the right side. Goes out of bounds untouched, and he scampers for what appears to be another first down for Washington, or close to it, near the 41-yard line of the Bears.
Yeah.
Pickup of 9 on a run to the right.
Yeah, pickup of 9. He took the angle. I'm going to get out of bounds. I'm not going to suffer a hit, but that's where the Bears defense has to pay dividends and being able to have some contact.
Daniels' 8th start, first 4 starts, 82% completion. Last 3 starts, 64%. Be it as it may, high completion thrower, all in every category. He'll work from center this time. Bears shift up front. Here's the snap and the give, covering up the football and running it right, running into T.J. Edwards, and the Bears scrum it up and stand up the back on a run to the right on a 2nd and 1 try. Let's see where they put it, ball down near the 35 at a first down for Washington. 11:06 to go, opening quarter, and no score.
Yeah, you almost have to assume with a back as big as Robinson, they're going to be able to pick up that first down on that 2nd down and 1. But now you got to keep them in the field goal position at best.
So a shotgun again, right to left. First down for Washington. Back goes and spins in front. He'll hand it off to Robinson, running right. Robinson finds a crack on the numbers to the 20, inside the 20, and brought down at the 14-yard line of the Bears. Finally bringing them down, Elijah Hicks, and that's a big first down for Brian Robinson.
If Daniels was healthy, I would respect a little bit of that pre-snap influence by the running back, but it's almost like that he's going to hand it off to stay healthy.
Washington in the red zone more than any other team in the league. They have not been great on the efficiency. They hand off to Robinson, breaking a tackle inside the 10, down near the 6. Robinson, a hard charging back, picks up 9 more. Injured Bear on all 4s. And that is Javon Dexter. Bullard asking for somebody to come in for him, and Cowart jogs out of the field. And Javon still having some difficulty right now, Tom, not able to get up.
Yeah, Cowart's in. Zach Pickens is still on the inactive list, so you're already fighting the depth.
We got an injury timeout here in Washington with the Commanders threatening on their opening drive. No score, 10 minutes to go in the first quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if auto owners make sense for you.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Every Bears game on FM 100.3 HD2 ESPN Chicago.
No score here in the first quarter in Washington as the Commanders are set up. Second down and 1 at the Bears' 7-yard line. 5 runs, 45 yards, 9 a carry so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're, again, you don't know what Jaden Daniels is capable of, so they're going to rely on their offensive line and their running game, and that's exactly what they've been doing. I still would like to have thrown a flag against that Zach Ertz bobble just to see, give me a little video evidence that he did make the catch.
They go heavy up front. Trent Scott, an extra attacker for the offensive line. They put Daniels under center. Motion at fullback, off the line of scrimmage at tight end. The take and the turn, the give, and the Bears all over it. Howard on the stop. Rumbles him down to the ground. Billings shoving a Washington offensive lineman out of the way. So a big stop right there. That is a loss of a yard. And it is third down now and 2 at the 8-yard line.
I'm looking at the blue tent, and I saw the red hat go into the blue tent where Javon Dexter Sr. is. I just hope that, he is capable of, able to come back and play in this game, because I know Coward just made the play, but he certainly gives them a lot of upfront beef that they need at the most.
Billings out. DeMarcus Walker going to play defensive tackle with Coward. It's Sweat is in. Blackwell in at nickel. Snap back, Daniels in the shotgun. Big, strong pressure coming. Sweat tracking him down. Puts the heat on. He throws it into the far right corner of the end zone. The pass was caught, but it carried the receiver out of bounds. Wow. Daniels had all 98 on top of him. And a throw to the right corner. I believe that was Luke McCaffrey. And the Bears turn away Washington. They had driven to the 7, and that is a big stop.
Oh, I was asking for a field goal because I think the Bears have had success in the last couple of weeks when they held the offense to field goals. But, Daniels trying to perform accuracy in a back pedal, being chased down by Montez. Great play, Montez.
Seibert in a kick. He's 19 of 20 this season from 27 between the hash marks. Off to our left here as we look at this field. Here's waiting the snap out of the hole to Tressway. Swings his right leg from 27 yards, and that's a banger right through. Washington scores first. 9 plays, 56 yards, and a field goal. And they take the lead with 4:03 on that drive. Here on the first quarter, 3-0 Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out, so your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward. FinishingChicago.com has your free list of painting, wall covering, glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer Jim Morisi. Even when we're careful, other people's negligence can threaten our futures. As one of Illinois' most successful injury firms, winning the most complex personal injury and workers' compensation cases is what we do. Consultations are always free. Visit us at MorisiLongo.com. That's MoriciLongo. Morisi Longo and Associates. We're there when you need us.
Hi, this is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Outdoor Power Equipment. Did you know that all Ego 56-volt batteries are universal? I love that my lawnmower, string trimmer, and blower all share the same powerful 56-volt Ego Arc lithium battery. With over 90 Ego tools to choose from, you can build a powerful collection. Plus, Ego delivers the power of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com.
Joniak and Thayer with Jason McKee, Bears football, ESPN Chicago.
Then no break, a field goal for Seibert and a pass breakup for Blackwell and, well, at least a defense anyway, and a sweat pressure. Brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's toast of the game in the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family-owned since 1948, because if you can't find it at Binny's time,
it's probably not worth drinking.
Dodge the bullet there.
Oh,
Dodge the bullet.
significant. You got it anytime you walk away with 3.
Here's the Seibert kickoff, end over end with hang time and returnable, 2 yards. Here's Carter, middle of the field, 20, 25. Carter is spun down but not put down as they scrum, and that'll give the Bears the ball near the 30-yard line as we get our first sideline report of the day. They are brought to you by Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter. Get old. What do you got?
Huge win by the Bears defense, holding that Commanders offense 3 points. You look at the pressure by Montez Sweat in his old backyard, which really caused to that play being incomplete. That Daniels pass to Luke McCaffrey.
Is Javon still on the sideline, J-Mac?
I don't have eyes on Javon right now.
Okay.
8:41 to go in the first, and the Bears' second possession. This one starts at their own 29-yard line, left to right. Commander in the lineup, he's split to the left side inside the numbers. They surround Adunze with Keenan Allen and DJ Moore to the right, also inside the numbers. Now Keenan Allen motions to the left. Swift the back to the right of Caleb Williams. He takes the snap, gives a look left, has to pump the ball because they run it. He throws it over the middle, but it's behind his receiver cutting across the field, the rookie, Rome Odunze. Caleb looked like he was going to let it rip left, and the Commanders read it, got in his path, Tom. They clouded his vision. Second down.
He wanted Keenan. He wanted to go to Keenan Allen on his first read. Easy read, but Keenan kind of extended with his back to him.
Second down and 10. They empty now. Here's the snap to Caleb Williams. Steps up against the pressure. Going to keep 35 to the 40. Feet first slide in between the hash marks with an approaching Washington Commander coming at him, but managed to get down without any contact. That was Quan Martin, Univi product. 13 yards on the scramble.
Move the sticks. That's the important thing.
Bears go quad to the right. Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift. Now they pull Kmet in, Allen to the left, and Swift to the right hip of his quarterback, who's in command at the line of scrimmage. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Washington. Bears left to right. First down. Swift to his right now. 2-by-2 formation against the 4-man rush. He takes and looks tight to the pocket. Throws over the middle. Caught. Nice catch. Keenan Allen brought down just outside the numbers near the 40-yard line of Washington. And that's a pickup of 18 and a Bears first down.
I know Caleb wants to have an extended look at the line of scrimmage, but it takes a lot of discipline to keep your offensive line in their stances for that long. He snapped it with 4 on the clock.
And the Bears go hurry up here now with a no-huddle attack. Giving the marching instructions and moving players around like shell pieces. Chess pieces, I should say, on a board game. Safeties are back for Washington. Corners off. Bears go straight eye. Komet ahead of Swift. Movement off the left side, potentially the Bears offensive line, or the right side of Washington. This one's on the Bears. False start.
Offense number 70.
That is the second false start of the season for Braxton Jones.
I just got to reemphasize the discipline it takes for an offensive lineman to stay still for that long. Caleb has to get the terminology out of his mouth and get to the line of scrimmage and allow and set these guys free.
First and 10, make it 1st and 15, ball on the 46 of Washington. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen out to the left. Right side of Dunze, Swift beyond the numbers, pulled in now to the right hip of his quarterback, Caleb Williams. Left to right. Bears awaiting the snap. Here's Caleb. Going to give on the draw, working patiently and burrowing his way is Swift down near the 40-yard line of Washington. DeAndre Swift, second in yards from scrimmage in the NFL since week 4 behind Derrick Henry of the Baltimore Ravens. Picks up 4 on that run. 6:37 to go first quarter. Bears second down and 11. 42-yard line. Left to right. Slot left is Keenan Allen. Adunze and Kmet set to the right side. Lot of line of scrimmage discussion. That has been the case during this 3-game winning streak. Caleb Williams in control at the line of scrimmage. Snap is back. They're blitzing. He's throwing, throws it away over the head of a wide open Keenan Allen, actually. Top of the field, and Caleb just threw it to the bench.
One thing about the offensive line and the cadence, you only have Matt Pryor, who playing right guard, who gives the indication to Coleman Shelton that Caleb is ready for the snap. The left-hand side of the line can't see that, so it's all about discipline in understanding the tempo and the rhythm that Caleb likes to work.
3rd and 10, 6:14 to go, opening quarter. Bears to the Washington 41, trailing 3-0. New bodies on the field, including Roshan Johnson. Also Everett, the tight end, in motion to the right. Snap. Caleb rips it off out of the reach of that said tight end, Everett. Little out of his reach in front of the Washington bench. It is 4th down and 10.
Yeah, a lot of velocity on that pass. Gerald Everett was only able to get one hand on it. So, this is going to take discipline by Tory Taylor because he can bang it out of the end zone each and every time. But let's watch his accuracy here.
Here's Jason McKee, Old National Bank sideline report, J-Mac.
Good news for this Bears defense. Javon Dexter does have his helmet in hand, actually on, and appears to be going back in the line.
Attaboy, J-Mac.
Line of scrimmage is the 41 of Washington. Snap back to Taylor. No pressure. Puts it in the air. Hangs it up there for Olamide Zacchaeus. And he makes the fair catch on the numbers at around the 10. We'll see where they mark it officially. But a 32-yard punt and a 3-0 Washington lead with 6:03 to go in the first quarter. Washington gets the ball back here on the Bears Radio Network.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
New cars and old friends. At the Autobarn Subaru of Countryside, they combine 3 generations of automotive experience with state-of-the-art facilities. They are a Subaru Love Promise customer and Community Commitment Award winner, consistently supporting passions and causes in the Countryside community. Autobarn Subaru is much more than a car dealer. Exceptional service, convenience, and price matched with an unwavering dedication to the community. The Autobarn Subaru of Countryside. Shop online at theautobarnsubaru.com.
Bears Monday starts with Cap and Jay Hood on ESPN Chicago.
Jeff and Tom here from Landover, Maryland, Northwest Stadium, Northwest Federal Credit Union Stadium here. And the Washington Commanders, with their second possession, will start at their own 9-yard line. First down and 10 out of the deep end of their side of the field. First down, and the Bears, Caleb Williams, 1 of 5, throwing for 19 yards and a sack so far to start the game.
Take advantage of a great punt. This is where the Bears they can still attack even though they want to run the ball.
And they put Jaden Daniels under center. The Bears shift up front. No flinch, though, from Washington to taking the turn, the give, and it's Hicks, the ball carrier in the hole, and twisting him down to the ground, just about the 10-yard line on that run. So just a yard or two. It's going to be 2, second down at 8 at the 11-yard line of Washington.
This is where you still have to pay attention to Daniels. If he gets into a desperate situation and he feels the pressure, we saw him have the willingness to run in that first series, so he'll do it on this one as well.
McLaren and McCaffrey to the near side. Robinson the back, snap back, no pressure. Jaden has time, throws incomplete. Tight coverage from Tyreek Stevenson, and it's on Noah Brown, the former Dallas Cowboy, 9th year out of Ohio State, a guy with suction cup hands and a player that plays faster than his 40, a veteran, a guy who's trustworthy, middle of the field especially, but it's incomplete there on that throw by Jaden, and it is now 3rd and 8.
And that pocket was caving in on him. I think he was getting a little anxious. He didn't want to take the abuse of the hit, even though it could have led to a completion.
Bears in nickel, tight on the slot, soft down the corners, and back the throw goes Jaden Daniels on 3rd down, stepping up, finds an opening, waiting for him. Edwards jukes him and gets to the chalk. Untouched underneath. Tyreek Stevenson on the run. That is a very elite athlete, dynamic, running and managing to get out of the way of TJ Edwards. Tommy, nice move.
You hear coaches on the defensive side of the ball talk about leverage. You kind of have to force Jaden Daniels back to the inside, the interior of the playing field, because if you play and you think you're going to match wits with him, he's going to juke you and get the extra yards.
9-yard scramble on a 20-yard line start on this particular snap. The shovel is ahead, and the Bears lay the hammer down. Didn't get fooled by the misdirection there. They caught it and put down Austin Eckler. Eckler damaging the Bears last year in that game against the Chargers. Nice fit here in Washington. Gain of 2, 4:36 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Washington. They got the lead in the ball.
Eckler's the guy. He had to wait for a deal to come being offered to him. There wasn't a lot of guys looking for that running back that he didn't know what he could contribute.
Oh, but he does. Yeah. Both run and pass. Shotgun now. Awaiting this 2nd down and 8 from the 21. Snap, play fake, looking to throw. Daniels coming to the near side to McLaren, too tall. Underneath, Tyreek Stevenson with a trapping linebacker, and TJ Edwards to the near side in front of the Washington bench. 3rd down and 9 upcoming for Washington at their own 21.
Okay, Jaden Daniels twice, Jeff, has escaped to his right. And if that's going to be a habit of his, I think the defense has to keep that in mind and understand what direction they want him to force him to go back to.
Well, he loves throwing right.
And he likes running right.
1 of 4 for 12 yards. He'll take the snap on 3rd down. 4-man pressure with a stunt. Going deep down the near sideline, up in the air. Over the shoulder, catch inside the 30. And down to the 25. Tyreek Stevenson finally gets Scary Terry. Terry McLaurin, that's the guy. If Daniels is going to hit a deep ball, it's going to be to Terry McLaurin. 61 yards. One of the best at 30-plus yard catches in this NFL. And that is his 5th 25-plus yard catch of the season.
You just saw speed on display there. McLaurin got in front of Tyreek Stevenson, and Jaden Daniels just gave it a heave, and then you showed his ribs are healthy enough to throw the ball accurately 45, 50 yards.
One of the keys to the game, stopping explosives. They got one there to the Bear 18 out of the pistol. Daniels now fakes the throw, and a handoff. Robinson to the 15. Broke for a moment, but tripped up by Tyreek Stevenson, got him around the ankles. Otherwise, he was going to be headed to the end zone. Yeah. Picks up 7 as it is. And Daniels and company on a drive starting at their own 9 have driven all the way to the Bears' 11-yard line, 2nd and 3.
Let the offensive line explode off the ball and let the running back pick and choose. Daniels is directly behind center, gives the ball to the running back, and he allows his vision to take him to the hole.
Now he's got Eckler and Robinson on either side. Eckler to the near side on his hip. Receivers draped to either side. They empty Eckler. They take it, and it is a handoff up the middle, and Robinson is belted down to the ground by Gervon Dexter Sr. Inside the 10, he picks up 4. And that is going to be a first down for Washington. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line of the Bears.
I thought maybe they were going to take Eckler on that swing pass out to the right there, but it was a kind of a misdirection influence and give the ball back to Robinson to the left.
2:26 to go in this first quarter as they bring in tight end Bates, also Trent Scott, the extra attacker up front. And Ben Sinnott, who caught his first touchdown catch last week. He is a 2nd-round pick out of Kansas State. They put Daniels under center, handing off to the right. Here's Robinson, and they blow it dead finally.
Yeah,
there you go, Tom.
Trent Scott jumped.
Scott pleading his case.
Well, you got no case to plead. You jumped.
7th year out of Grambling. And there's another penalty mark. What it looks like maybe 12 men, Tom.
You sure you're not seeing yellow shoes? 12 men on. Yeah, I see this. I think that was the false start flag right there.
So, no 12 men.
Right, don't argue with me.
I'm not arguing.
I know, I'm kidding.
1st and goal at the 12 now. 2:05 to go in this first quarter. Washington get his field goal out of Seibert. They got 140 yards of offense. The Bears with just 30. 2 short drives. 1 of 3 and out for the Bears.
You are right. There was 12 men on the field, so I take all that vicious talk to you back.
2:01 clock running here in the first quarter. Trying to get everything settled, personnel included, as McLaurin comes back onto the field. 61-yard strike, the biggest play of the day, and puts them in shape here to do some damage. But, you know, as I said, they've been in the red zone more than any other team in the NFL. 33 times, but they are 56% on the red zone touchdown percentage coming into today's game. The referees are not getting a handle on this right now.
So Quinn wanted to throw the red flag, and I don't think that they were going to allow him to throw it. So I don't know if they went back and looked at it or what the case is.
So there's just a long discussion going on with whom right now.
First of all,
let's go down to Jamie.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. Country.
Yeah, the confusion is Byron Coward's trying to sub in for Gervon Dexter. So the Bears, in fact, did have 12 on the field. And then you get the false start penalty. So I think that's what they're looking at right now.
So,
and Coward would have been off sides because he was still on the Washington side of the line.
He was lined up next to Washington's wide receiver on our sideline. He was standing right next to the receiver as he was coming in trying to sub in for Gervon Dexter. So, in fact, there was 12 on the field for the Bears. But then we also got the false start penalty by Washington.
And JMAC is brought to you by Old National Bank.
Reset the game clock to 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Put 25 seconds on the play clock, please.
So nothing's ever been said yet.
Well, I don't because they didn't call the penalty. The Bears got away with one.
Reset clock to 2 minutes and 7 seconds. The false start is the pre-snap penalty. So, Washington digs in now at 1st and goal at the Bear 12-yard line. Daniels under center of the take and the turn of the skip inside. Brian Robinson met by a cloud of white jerseys. And then after, we got a little mix-up between Billings and an angry Washington Commander offensive lineman who was kind of laying on Billings.
It's a center.
That's the center, Biadasz, out of Wisconsin. You know, they come gritty. They're born gritty at the University of Wisconsin, Tommy. But Tyler Biadasz out of the Dallas Cowboy organization.
He was just aggravating him. He got Billings on the ground, kind of laid on him, rolled over on him a couple times.
2nd down, Robinson empties to a trio to the right, set in tight to the formation. Snap back, Daniels with plenty of time. Here comes Billings, though, chasing down Daniels, jacking the ball, rolling, throwing it away. Throws it into the soup seats. And Daniels being chased by number 97. He's not going to catch him. He's not going to catch him, but boy, I love the effort.
But, you know, again, the leverage, push him out. And Darrell Taylor was also pushing him in a lateral direction. So it affected his efficiency and, you know, finding someone open. But just get the ball out of bounds. And
11th play of the drive, and the Commanders have the most 10-play points in the NFL. But now they look at 3rd and goal at the 12-yard line. Receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back. Snap back to Daniels. Pressure starts to close the pocket. Over the middle, short dropped at the 7 or 8 yard line. Over the middle by the sure-handed Austin Eckler. And the Bears withstand another threat by Washington, and they stop them. It's 4th down and goal at the 12. They've got to kick another field goal. And Doug,
I'm sorry, Jeff.
no, Doug points out that already Seibert has had 8 red zone field goals this year because they're not converting their touchdown efficiency, and this will be a 30-yard try.
Well, that one you could see Austin Eckler take his eyes off the ball before he was able to control it, and that's what led to the drop.
Man, right through the breadbasket on the numbers. Seibert set up at his 20 for this 30-yard try. Snap placement, kick up, and the kick is good. Seibert adds 2. Bears defense. Again, bend, no break, and now after the whistle, pushing and shoving between Washington and the Bears. It's getting heated between these two NFC teams. Sam Cosmi and one of the Bears going at it. 6-0 Washington. We'll break here in the first quarter with 1:04 to go on the Bears Radio Network.
Thinking beef? Think Papa Charlie's. Papa Charlie's has been making Chicagoland's best Italian beef sandwich for over 30 years. Think about your next family get-together or your next tailgate adventure. Now think about it with Papa Charlie's as the centerpiece of the event. Made from premium USDA-inspected beef and the finest spices. Then surround Papa Charlie's with the freshest trimmings and toppings. Pick up Papa Charlie's in the Midwest's #1 best-selling 4-pound tub of Italian beef at your favorite Chicagoland retailer.
Dear Truckin' Awesome. Want more horsepower in the stable? The Tundra iForce Max is all the truck you need with its electrifying twin-turbo V6. Saddle up the Tacoma TRD Pro. Its segment-first performance seats smooth the shocks when things get bumpy. And the Toyota 4Runner tames the trails when nature plays tough. And that signature power rear window? Oh, yes, sir. Toyota trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if auto owners make sense for you.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Game day tailgate 4 hours before kickoff. ESPN Chicago.
Jeff and Tom and J Mac here from Landover, Maryland. Northwest Stadium at 6-0, and the Bears do not have the lead. J Mac and our old National Bank sideline report dodging some really significance there by holding up the field goals.
Yeah, newly activated Jacob Martin, my Temple brother, with some good pressure on Jaden Daniels on the last incomplete pass to Austin Eckler.
Everybody's your brother because they went to Temple.
From Temple, would J Mac want that sideline report?
Here's the kick. It sails deep over the head of Travis Homer into the end zone. The Bears will get the ball at their own 30, and they need a little something to start brewing offensively after nothing in this first quarter so far with 1:04 to go in it.
They show they got something, quarterback scramble. Just Caleb has got to just relax a little bit. Don't convert what is conceived pressure into football velocity. Throw it accurately, how you know how to throw it, and create those completions like the one to Keenan Allen. And get Cole Kmet involved in this offense some way, shape, or form.
Bears have 2 first downs. Commanders with 6 in this first quarter so far. Left to right now from the 30. Out to the left, DJ Moore along with Cole Kmet to the right side. Everett out there with, and now Cole goes in motion to the right. Snap and a toss right to Swift with an opening on the numbers. He is smacked out of the ground though. And that's 5 yards on that run, but you'll take that on first down. Hit on the play by a couple of defensive backs, including Percy Butler, the safety.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. You're going to have blockers for the big guys, but sometimes the running backs have to take on those little guys.
Hurry up for the Bears. Again, Cone Komet along with Everett and Allen to the right. Left side, DJ Moore and Swift the back.
Plenty of time.
36 seconds, clock running, left to go, and a 6-0 first quarter lead for Washington. 2nd down and 5 from the 35-yard line. Snap it again, a gun run. Swift just got by the first wave and then is tackled around the ankles. Coming up down the box to make the stop for Washington is Quan Martin, 2nd year out of Illinois. You know him as Jartavius when you were looking at him in the draft last year. 2nd-round pick, 47th overall.
Trying to get a playoff in 9 seconds.
Caleb brings a man in motion. That's Cole Komet. It is 3rd down and 2. More motion for Everett into the left slot. He won't snap it. The quarter ends.
Indicator of the first play of the second quarter. Maybe come out with the same design of the play, see what they're going to offer you.
1 quarter in the books. Washington delayed 6-0 over the Bears. We'll have a 3rd and 2 when we come back to start quarter number 2 on the Bears Radio Network.
Acura is a leader in reliability and style. Drive home in your new Acura from Advantage Acura of Naperville. With more selection to choose from and more savings, they're committed to providing a smooth and easy car buying process. Advantage Acura values your time. They'll have you in your new Acura in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Acura in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageAcura.com or see them in Naperville.
Most mentioned offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out, so your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward. FinishingChicago.com has your free list of painting, wall covering, glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. If you have a plumbing emergency, call Four Seasons. An electrical emergency, call Four Seasons. A heating or cooling emergency, call Four Seasons. Same-day hot water tank installation needed, call Four Seasons. Need a whole home generator? Call Four Seasons. We guarantee same-day installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs. And no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
Fantasy football Sundays at 7 a.m. on ESPN Chicago.
After 1 quarter, 6-0 Washington, 140 yards, balance, and 6 first downs, 9 minutes of possession time. Bears, 27 on the ground, just 11 passing yards for 38, and 2 first downs as we pause for station identification on the Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago, WNVP, WTBC HD2, Chicago.
All right, here's a big one on 3rd and 2 at their own 38 now. Flip the field, running right to left. Caleb Williams looking for a conversion. He'll go under center. Roshan Johnson in the back. Now they put him in a shotgun. Brings Keenan Allen in motion from left to right. He joins a trio. Snap back. Williams under pressure. Moving around in the pocket. Looking for green grass. And he feet first slides into a big black jersey and big number 92. Puts him down as well. Dorrance Armstrong out of Dallas, the University of Kansas, and it's 4th down and a yard. Bears are going to punt. Taylor comes in, and the ball down to the 39-yard line in Bears territory. They're not going to mess around with this, I guess. And as Zacchaeus return awaits for the season, Zacchaeus averaging 16.3 on his punt returns, returning 6, along with 6 fair catches. Couple of 60-yard bombs already by Tory Taylor today. Opening seconds of the second quarter, he'll kick from right to left. Again, sunny day, but the shadows have creeped over the entire length of the field and width. Here's the punt, very high. Good hang time. Backs up Zacchaeus at his 9. Goes on the right hash up the middle, and then he's met around the waist and hit and brought down to the ground there. And that is a well-done coverage by the Bears. Jalen Jones, their leading tackler on special teams, now with 5 to match Daniel Hardy, their co-leaders, with just about a minute gone by. 52 yards on the punt, 8 yards on the return.
I wonder what's keeping the ball in Caleb's hand. You know, is it looking for a way to escape pressure? Is it not being comfortable with the receiver position according to the coverage? Because, you know, it seems like the amount of time he has to scramble behind the line of scrimmage, you know, there should be an opportunity for him to get the ball out of his hands.
Up front for Washington, starting today, Cornelius Lucas, a Bear for 8 games in 2019, 6'8", 327. Then Nick Allegretti up front, the left guard out of U of I. Tyler Biadasz at center. Sam Cosme, the tackle out of, make that the guard out of Texas, and the tackle Andrew Wiley out of Eastern Michigan. Left to right, 2 drives that stalled in Bears territory inside the 10, and field goals is what they've settled for. Pistol formation this time for Jaden Daniels. Drags a tight end in motion to the left. They fake the handoff to Eckler. A slight boot to the right side. Caught by the tight end. Rumbling to the right. And banging down across the 30-yard line is John Bates out of Boise State. They run behind him. He is tough and urgent after the catch, and he rolled over a Bear, Kevin Byard, to get a few more yards. They counted up. It's 20 and a first down.
You know, 6'6", 260. He's not going to be real hesitant when he's facing a defensive back, no matter where he's located, near the sideline or in the middle of the field.
Only his 3rd catch of the year. Those 20-plus yard explosive plays have really added up for Washington this year. That's 32 now for the season. Motion, Jeremy McNichols, the running back, along with Austin Eckler. Snap back, throwing over the middle. It's Daniels. He connects with Ertz. Edwards puts him down between the hash marks inside the Bear 40-yard line. And again, Washington make that the 42-yard line of Washington. The Bears defense being threatened again. They're on the move. 5 yards on the pickup, 2nd down and 5.
But that's what I want to see out of T.J. Edwards. Nothing after the catch. Yeah, you may make the completion, but the Bears defense has to end the play right in its tracks.
Sidecars either side. It is Eckler and McNichols. Now they empty Eckler. Snap. Gun run. McNichols is hammered and driven back. Not put down, but driven back. A couple of Bears, including Austin Booker in there, along with DeMarcus Walker on the stop. DeMarcus Walker, outstanding inside as well. Booker doesn't get many snaps, but he seems to be around the ball every time.
Right. He's got good football instincts. He deserving of reps, but when you have guys in front of that are taking the reps in front of him, you just don't have the luxury of them like he will in the later part of his career.
Washington 2 of 4 on 3rd down. They're 3rd and 6 right now. Their own 41, left to right. Shotgun it back to his left. They go 2 wide to the right. Now they empty Eckler, so it's an empty spread, 3-by-2. Awaits the snap. On 3rd down, pressure coming from Taylor. Throwing left side, incomplete. McLaren, the receiver, he looked to throw to a landmark, but he was running down the field and not in the vicinity of that throw. And the coverage provided there at the top of the field by the Bears secondary. And that's a stop that puts DeAndre Carter in single safety to return the punt.
You know, Daniel saw the left tackle get beat immediately, Jeff. So he saw a white jersey coming at him, and he didn't have the luxury to hook up with the receiver. So it was more get the ball out of my hand before I take a rib shot by the rusher.
Old National Bank sideline reporting, Jason McKee.
Football's about matchups. Jaden Daniels taking a shot at Terrell Smith with Terry McLaurin outside in one-on-one coverage.
First game in a while as Tress Way, the left-footed punter and former Bear, sends it high in the air, waving it off as DeAndre Carter takes a bounce and out of bounds to the Commander's sideline in the early seconds of this second quarter. It's 6-0 Washington, and they had to kick the ball away. So a 3rd series coming up for Caleb Williams and the Bears when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
UI Health believes everyone deserves exceptional care. Their care teams are leaders in managing and treating complex diseases and conditions, utilizing the latest innovations and minimally invasive surgery. UI Health prioritizes personalized care from diagnosis through precision treatment. UI Health develops the care plan that's right for you. UI Health, exceptional care for you. Learn more at uihealth.care.
Score a touchdown with your next vehicle at Bill Jacobs Auto Group. Whether you're in the market for a brand new BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, or Land Rover, we've got the perfect play for you. Every car comes with Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection. Enjoy a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on new cars and a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty on used cars. Visit us in Naperville and Hinsdale today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in and the experience brings you back.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Sylvie takes your calls at the half on ESPN Chicago.
Montez Sweat with a couple of quarterback hurries and a tackle for loss for Coward, rather. Blackwell with a pass breakup and 5 tackles for Elijah Hicks defensively. That's the story for the Bears. And now it's the offense's turn once again. Third drive of the game. 11:56 to go in the second quarter. Bears start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Right to left, and Williams under center. Kmet becomes the fullback for DeAndre Swift. Straight eye. Caleb Williams directing the show at the line of scrimmage. They have 3 safeties on the field. They run it to the near side. Swift hammers it down near the 26-yard line on a run to the left. So a 3-safety box for Washington, Tommy. What do you make of that?
You know, they're expecting the run. So they're saying we can be a little bit aggressive at the line of scrimmage and keep safeties in the game. But I think you got to look at, if you're going to keep multiple safeties in the game, where can my matchup be best? Is it with Cole Kmet? Is it Rome Odunze? Where can you take advantage of that safety coverage?
Chin is like a small linebacker playing big at safety. 2nd and 4 with the 26 on that 6-yard run by Swift. Motion to the near side for Odunze. Gun run again. Swift tried to get to the outside. Gets by one man and then tackled down across the 30 for a first down for the Bears. Pickup of 5, so back-to-back good runs by the running back DeAndre Swift for the guys up front.
Big first down right there. Give yourself a little away territory from your backup against the end zone.
One of the defensive backs had no interest in tackling DeAndre Swift. Kind of an Olay into the hands of Quan Martin then. Shotgun now on first down. Swift to his right. Play fake. Looking to throw. Caleb stepping up. In trouble. Down it goes. Sacked on the play. Washington came in with some heat. And they bring in a couple of players, Fedarian Mathis and Jalen Holmes, off the practice squad for the sack, the second of the day for Washington.
They ran a stunt against the right-hand side of the line. Once you give up pressure inside the gap between the right guard and right tackle, you're going to lose that stunt. And Washington did a nice job of running it. Immediate pressure on Caleb.
Top 10 in the league and pressure on the quarterback, this Washington outfit, even without Jonathan Allen. 2nd and 15 of their 26-yard line. Allen out for the year with a biceps injury as Caleb goes into the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, takes the snap with time, looking in the pocket, weaving in and out of that pocket. Going to keep now. Nice darting move to the right, 30, 35, and then he's wrapped up and driven down to the ground. Tackled by Frankie Louvu. Caleb is not finding open receivers at the moment. 14 yards on that scramble. 9:40 to go until half. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Bears at their own 39.
Huge. Again, they failed on the last 3rd down attempt, but this is where take advantage of the multiple receivers to the right-hand side of the offense.
5th play of this drive, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. The conversion necessity here for the Bears. 2nd quarter. 6-0 Washington. Checks being made at the line of scrimmage. 5 of the play clock he'll take and snap and run it right and snag. Short of a first down on a run to Rome Odunze.
No, that was to DeAndre.
Oh, it was DeAndre. Okay. On a run to the right.
So
now it's 4th down and short. 4th and 1.
Ooh, this is dangerous right here because the crowd is really going to get amped up. They're going to be vicious with the noise. And Caleb went under center that last play, and it looks like he's going to go and shotgun this play.
Excellent at converting fourth downs. 4th down and 1. He'll go under center. Roschon the back. Beef up front. Receivers tight either way. Snap. Quick snap off throw to the right. DJ Moore. Can he get there?
I think
doesn't look like it from a Washington perspective. They had him hounded, and this is going to give the ball back to Washington deep into Bears territory. On a 4th and 1, quick throw to DJ Moore. Could not break that first tackle. No gain. On 4th and short, Washington takes over on downs. 8:25 to go until halftime.
The field position scares me. I don't hate the play. I have a lot of trust in DJ Moore being able to break away from the first defensive back tackler, but the guy knew what his assignment was and what he was up against.
Luvu, the outside linebacker, but Benjamin St. Juste is the one who slowed him down, tackled him high around the neck. Not a horse tackle, but they had him all wrapped up, and Luvu finished it. So now the Bears brace on sudden change here. Play fake. Daniels looking to throw. Here comes pressure from Walker. Hits him, but throws it, and it's caught on the comeback. Inside the Bear 30-yard line. Somehow that ball lingered in the air for a while. It was finally caught by Washington. And that catch made by Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz made the catch, but McLaren cleared out the area. He ran a streak route down the left sideline, took a lot of attention with him. That's where Daniels wanted to go, but then the tight end filled that void.
6 of 12, 112 yards for Daniels inside the Bear 30-yard line. Quick snap off throw to the right is De'Ami Brown to the 20 to the 15, running right to the 10. Bumped out of bounds by Jalen Johnson. It's going to be 1st and goal for Washington.
Flag down.
Flag, though, is possibly on the Bears defense on that side of the field, unless we're thinking something different. De'Ami Brown out of North Carolina got some speed. That looks like it's coming back, Tommy. 6-0 Washington. Time of the clock. 7:44 to go in the half. Ooh. Another break. That's Nick Allegretti. Lincoln Way East High School product. Cashed in on free agency with Washington, who has a 6-0 lead and a pair of short Austin Seibert field goals. Bears just failed on 4th and a yard. 1st and 15 now to the 33 of the Bears for Washington. Black on black and gold numerals. Black helmets for Washington. Robinson, the running back, to the right of his quarterback. Brown is surrounded by a couple of receivers. Now they peel one off. He goes into the right slot. Snap is back. Play fake to Robinson with time. Going to throw over the middle, and it's dropped. Diving forward is Byard, but through the hands of Noah Brown. Incomplete, and an injured offensive lineman for Washington here right now on all fours, trying to gather himself. Daniels now is 6 of 13 for 111 yards.
He'll have to come out since the medical team is paying attention to him, so they will have to bring in another offensive lineman. Let's see who gets
chest
ready.
Plate, Tommy. Nightmare for a receiver. Brought it in. Didn't extend his hands.
Well,
into the chest plate.
Like the set, Austin Eckler down here in this side of the field, and that time there.
We're going to break with how much time is left? We got 7:21 to go in the half. 6-0 Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook is rated as the third most diverse suburb and the only community in Illinois to make Fortune's top 50 places to live in 2023. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Get the Chicago Bears podcast on the ESPN Chicago app.
With Jason McCann, the sidelines, Jeff and Tom here in Landover, Maryland. 7:21 to go in the second quarter, 2nd and 15 as Washington breaks the huddle with a Bear 33-yard line and a 6-0 lead. Legal man downfield, set him back here. They go pistol. Eckler behind his quarterback. McLaren one-on-one to the outside left with Tyreek Stevenson. To the outside right, Noah Brown. Snap at a play fake to Eckler. Here's Daniels in trouble. He slips away from the sack, running right, 30 to the 25. To the 20, spins away from a direct hit from Blackwell, who hangs on and puts him down. Penalty, though, down the field, holding on the Bears. How long was that scramble, Doug? Scramble was for 13. He needed 15 on second down. Daniel showing no effects of that rib injury from last week.
No, and he's ready to spin, attempted to spin out of a tackle there.
Defense.
Yeah, the addition after it gives him the first down. That's out Elijah Hicks, Bears leading tackler today.
Significant 2nd down and 15, giving chance for Daniels to scramble for as many yards as he was able to scramble for, and then have the penalty on top of it.
Third red zone trip of the day for Washington. First down and 10 of the 15-yard line of the Bears. Left to right, Bears have dodged 2 touchdown bullets here, holding to a field goal. Let's see if they do it one more time.
Wiley back in the game at right tackle, came out for one play.
Brian Robinson in the back. He's got 6 rushing touchdowns. Receiver bunch set to the left with 2 tight ends. Snap, they toss it left. Brian Robinson looking for space, and the Bears close that space. It is Tremaine Edmonds bringing him down. The Predator with a tackle and a sure one on Brian Robinson. Having a great year this year for Washington. It is going to bring up 2nd down and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Eckler in his career, 34 rush touchdowns, 21 receiving touchdowns. So you mentioned him before. He's a weapon.
And he comes back in right now along with McNichols. Robinson leaves the lineup. Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coordinator, has had pretty much a 50-50 run-pass ratio this season. Now he's got backs lined up to the left, motion to the left as well. Snap and a hand up. Eckler with a head of steam. He's ripped out of the ground, though, by Chris Williams. Chris Williams, who had a sack in London, moved quickly off the line of scrimmage, shows a burst, a 3-yard run. It's 6 minutes to go in the half. It is 3rd down and 4 at the 9, Tom.
Of Eckler's 70 career touchdowns, 55 of them are from the red zone.
Wow. First of all, that's a lot of cash right there. A lot of cash.
Oh, man. That's a lot of production in a small, and, kind of a quarterback's best friend, because the windows are so small to throw to, and he can catch it as equally as well as he can run the ball.
All of 5'8" and 5'8", he'll stay in the lineup, and he is to the left of Daniels. Snap is back. Daniels looking here. Going to throw into the end zone. Open man up in the air. Zach Ertz does not hang on because Tyreek Stevenson helped poke it away. Stevenson on Ertz, and a mighty big pass breakup by the 2nd-year cornerback on Zach Ertz, one of the best playmaking tight ends in the NFL.
Let's see. I mean, the crowd is reacting to the review on the screen, and yeah, they may want to throw a flag here. They're going to throw the red flag. And
Seibert lined up for a field goal try, and they will stop action, and they're going to have a booth review.
We need to see a real, good. Here, this is going to be the best replay.
First of all, it almost looks like the ground helps him catch the ball. but Stevenson did rib it out there on the motion.
I don't know if there's enough information to overrule it.
This booth review, what about this version right here to your left? This booth review brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. They're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. 5:27 to go in the half. Coming up at halftime. Oh, we're going to break. Here, 6-0 Washington the lead in the second quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
Dear football fans, Toyota's leading the drive to victory. The Corolla and all-hybrid Camry make big plays with style and efficiency. RAV4 is a versatile game changer. Highlander's got room for your whole squad. And the rugged Tacoma and Tundra control the line of scrimmage. They've all got available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive too. Visit Toyota.com or head to your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
November 1st is the start of open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace. If you need health insurance, our Get Covered Illinois navigators are here to help you select a plan to fit your family's needs. You can compare health plans side by side, and you may qualify for financial help. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here.
Matt's is Chicagoland's favorite locally made chocolate chip cookie and one of America's top-selling soft-baked cookies, makes Matt's #1 on everybody's shopping list. Locally baked to perfection with real ingredients. A wide variety of your favorite Matt's cookie flavors can be found in the cookie aisle at your local Jewel Osco, Mariano's, Whole Foods, Meijer, or wherever you buy your groceries. Pick up a package of Matt's today. They're a snack the whole family will enjoy. Matt's Cookies, Chicago's favorite soft-baked cookie.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Waddle and Sylvie daily, 2 to 6 on ESPN Chicago.
Call is not overturned. Tyreek Stevenson, a pass breakup on a throw to Zach Ertz by Jaden Daniels, prevents a touchdown. And that big defensive play brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's toast of the game of the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
So a third time they've stopped him in the red zone. 28-yard field goal try for Seibert. He's hit his first 2 of the day. This one with 5:27 to go in the half. This will set up on the right hash. Snap and placement. Kick is up. Seibert is good again. Hard to imagine 10 red zone field goals already this year, and 3 today. 28 yards and a 9-0 lead.
But is that good?
No, it's not.
I think that's what's keeping the Bears in the game right now.
And the Bears have the 5th-ranked red zone defense heading into today's game. Gritty is the best way you can describe it when you're put in that position. After the failed 4th down, they get the ball to the 40-yard line of the Bears, and they stop.
I will say this, though, with this 5:24 left in the second quarter, the Bears have to get some type of points out of this drive because the Commanders get the ball coming out of the locker room to start the second half. So
this can't be a 3-and-out drive.
No, it cannot be a 3-and-out drive, but in all of a sudden we got to get Caleb a comfortable series.
And how do you go about doing that, J-Mac, down to your Old National Bank sideline? How do you get Caleb into a comfortable series here?
Well, the news I'm going to share is going to make him comfortable. Braxton Jones, the Bears left tackle, is questionable to return with a knee injury.
Oh, boy.
So that means Matt Pryor would probably go to left tackle. Bill Murray would go in at right guard, but he would also be the snap indicator. So there's a lot of change in that injury.
Here's the kickoff by Seibert, sends it in the air. DeAndre Carter going to return about 2 yards deep, near side to the 10, 15 to the 20, 25, and in rumbles head over heels near the 30, pushing and shoving after. Again, Washington challenges teams to return the football. So this was only the 5th game together with the same 5 for the first time in 5 games. The longest stretch under Matt
Amagaji is in at left tackle. Now, all right, folks, now we got some serious business here. This is a
Karan
rookie.
Amagaji out of
Yes.
Hinsdale Central. Big 72 at his first NFL snap as an offensive lineman. He's been in on goal line stuff. Amagaji matched up against Cleveland Farrell. He's the left tackle, the right side of the defense for Washington. As Caleb looks at it, the left side of the defense. He's in the gun with Swift to his left. Mega to his right. Caleb making a check at the line of scrimmage and 9 on the play clock. Clock's winding down to 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. He needs that snap and he gets it. And he sticks it in the belly of the back. Washington's black jerseys all over it, stuffing DeAndre Swift at 5:11 to go in the half.
Amagaji double team against the defensive end over the top of him, working with Gerald Everett. Give him a little break in play. I'm okay with that. And now you got to consider him a vet, even though he's not.
2nd and 8. Yeah, some vet. Oh my
well,
gosh.
I mean, listen, you can't stop your offense because of it.
Swift to the left of his quarterback. Caleb takes the snap, blitzes on, steps up against it, rolling to his right. Can he get by Luvu? He cannot. Spun him down to the ground and dumped him on the numbers just outside the 30 to about the 30. I don't know. That's a gain of 3, so we'll call it the 34. And it is 3rd down and 5. Bears again 0 for 4 on 3rd down. 4:27 to go in the second quarter, and it's 9-0 Washington.
Just again, Amagaji did a nice job of his pass protection responsibility that last play. This play, though, he's up against Dante Fowler and a little bit more creative rushing.
Komet is a wing. Caleb trying to get the snap, but Washington, now the Bears take a timeout, I believe. At 4:07 to go in the half, and a critical 3rd and 5.
Takes its first time out of the half.
34 seconds, the ball on the 34-yard line with 4:07 to go. Brian Robinson, 50 yards rushing, leading the way for Washington. And Swift, 8 for 28. Caleb, 5 for 24. And his scrambles down to an old National Bank sideline report and Jason McKee.
Offensive coordinator Shane Waldron didn't have the right personnel grouping in on that last play. You see Rome Odunze coming in late, which led to the timeout called by the Bears.
Oh, you got to get it right here. You got to make sure you're right. So, Karan Amagaji. What do you always say, Tom? There's no notification.
Right,
Just in.
There's no notification.
That's
Listen,
it.
he's been mentally practicing for this since he got drafted by the Bears. And I think Ryan Poles understood he's got the athleticism to play the position. In every play, you should get a little bit better. He uses his length really well. He's got good leverage. He's got good bendability. So I wouldn't shy away from keeping the game plan open.
Here's 3 attributes for you. Smart, tough, and driven. Karan Amagaji, shotgun, awaiting the snap. Washington loading up the line of scrimmage with threats of Luvu coming, and he is, along with Bobby Wagner. Caleb stays in the pocket, protection good. Right side, Odunze the catch for a first down. Runs it up the sideline right, near midfield. And boy, they had to pick up the linebackers blitzing, and it was well done, opening and underneath the coverage, and a first down against Washington's defense. They're big.
That completion right there is really going to put Caleb into a comfort zone, I believe. Finally made that outside towards the sideline connection with Rome, and let's build upon that.
16 yards on St. Juice. 1 back set deep. Caleb under center. DJ motions to the right. On the W of the Washington logo at top. Nope, they fake the toss right. They give it inside. It's DJ Moore near the 40. He is tripped up and brought down to the ground. Tackle made on the play by the secondary level of Washington. And again, that's Quan Martin. Good-looking player for them. Pickup of 9.
Good-looking play right there.
Yeah,
a little misdirection with wide receiver handoff.
2nd and 1. Bears now on the attack into Washington territory. Pair to the left. 1 to the right. That's DJ Moore with Karan Amagaji at left tackle for the injured Braxton Jones. They empty Dunze to the right. Snap and a handoff. Here's Swift. Sheds 1 tackle and then rolled down to the ground shy of the 35. To call it 36. Coming up on under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Gain of 5. 9-0 Washington.
Still got time. You got 2 timeouts. Don't have to rush anything. Caleb, make sure you understand what you see.
And that's a first down Bears. They put him back under center right to left. Odunze in motion. He'll get the carry on the fly sweep. Makes 1 miss, now 2. And inside the 30-yard line, some nifty running by Rome Odunze with the ball in his hands. Just inside the numbers on the near side. And a penalty marker, though. Penalty marker in the Bears' backfield.
No,
was that a towel? That was a towel for 9. That was a towel for the defensive lineman, Dorrance Armstrong.
Come on, Jeff.
Well, Doug, putting that one on Doug. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, the slipping Luvu Williams rolling around to his right. Got a lot of room to run to the 30, 25, and he gave himself up, was hit high, but no flag.
Why?
I don't know, and that's what he's saying as he lands there and puts his hands up like, wait a minute now, I gave myself up, as we wind to the 2-minute warning with under 2 minutes to go. Caleb Williams took advantage of the green grass. Is that correct right here? Gain of 5 with 1:56 to go. It'll be first down at 10 of the 23-yard line of Washington, 9-0. The lead for Washington. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans, on the Bears Radio Network.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Sylvie takes your calls at halftime on ESPN Chicago.
The Bears' advantage of the game brought to you by Advantage Chevy Dealerships, home of the 60-minute guarantee. They'll have you driving off in your next Chevy in 60 minutes or less, so they'll make your first car payment. How about 3 first downs on this drive, giving the Bears their best drive of the day and deepest they've driven to the 23-yard line of Washington. They had 3 combined first downs on their first 3 drives.
That's included a rookie left tackle out of Harvard.
Man, Yale.
Excuse me. Sorry.
All right, that might make him crazy out there on the East Coast, Tom. Given the rivalry. Bunch set to the right. Caleb Williams making some checks, as he's been doing these last 4 weeks. Play clock winding down to 5 with the smell of bacon in the air, Tom. Did you get a whiff? Here's the handoff to Swift, and he's brought down.
I thought that was you.
No, I'm telling you, that's some good smelling bacon. That's all I got to say. Lost it, too, though, on the stuff. That's no laughing matter.
No.
Bears have 2 timeouts left. That backs them up to the 25-yard line. I don't even know why I snuck that in there, but it was such a strong aroma of bacon. Who doesn't love bacon?
Hit you like a pie in the face.
Right.
But, okay, you got lost a couple yards on that lateral run. A point of attack, you got to have a faith in your offensive line.
Trips to the right, single to the near side. St. Juice in the face of Keenan Allen. Sidecars to each side. Now they empty Swift. Luvu coming on the blitz, picked up. Caleb with time. Now he's going to launch it into the end zone for Allen. Threw it out of his reach. Allen, you notice that subtle veteran movement on the near side of the end zone. Extending his arm just a smidge to create a little separation in case of 50-50 try on St. Juice.
Right, I don't know if that was a purpose throw by Caleb, get it out of the back of the end zone, let me fight another play, or if he really thought that ball was going to be able to stay in the field of play, because it was over the top of the receiver defensive back by quite a
Third
margin.
down and 12 at the 25-yard line of Washington. 1:11 to go in this first half. Play clock to 9. Bears got sidecars and a slot right 3-receiver package. Snap back against a 5-man rush. Here comes trouble, and down he goes. Well, not quite. Luvu didn't finish, and now the rest of the guys did. Finishing is what Washington did on Caleb Williams. The sack on 3rd down and long with 1:02 to go in this first half.
You allowed the clock to play into the hands of the defense. They understood this clock was winding down. As you gave that aggressive clap to get the ball snapped, you gave the chance for the defense to have a faster jump than the offensive line getting off the line of scrimmage.
15-yard sack for Deron Payne, highly paid defensive tackle. Has some pass rush to him, but he's a good run stopper as well. And now the Bears got knocked out of field goal range with that sack. And so they are going to bring in Torrey Taylor and come up with no points with 4th and 27 to go. Now the ball on the 40-yard line of Washington.
1970s coffin corner kick. Don't give him any chance to catch it unless he's got to fair catch it inside the 5.
One of the sacks that was given to Washington taken away. They gave a scramble yards to Caleb Williams, so 2 sacks. Here's the boot by Taylor. Up the elevator shaft, and a fair catch called for by Zacchaeus at the 8-yard line. So a long field for Jaden Daniels, but don't fall asleep with 55 seconds to go because they've got explosive potential at every corner. Well, let's break here in the late first half. 9-0 Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
Happy football season. Guys, it's Carmen. I'm amped for everything coming up. Kids events, games to attend, and all the stuff that comes along with it. My Land Rover Defender 130 is a dream to drive and a dream come true for any parent getting the kids around town. That 3rd row is key. It's the go-to for pickups and drop-offs all fall. I love it. It's all thanks to the team at Orloff, right off the Kennedy at Armitage. They have a huge selection of new and certified pre-owned Jaguars and Land Rovers, so stop into Orloff and tell them Carmen sent you.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out, so your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward. FinishingChicago.com has your free list of painting, wall covering, glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com.
A tradition of excellence over 150 years in the making. At Busey Bank, we're committed to building relationships that span generations. Wherever your journey in life leads you, we are with you along the way, creating a legacy for you and your family. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Illinois State University, like Chicago's favorite football team, welcomed a historic recruiting class this fall, the largest since 1986. Like our gridiron heroes, we're excited to watch these newest additions work hard, find success, and create a legacy of their own. And while a few of our students have suited up on Sundays, our small class sizes, expert faculty, and personalized learning environment will prepare every student for Hall of Fame careers. So be part of a winner and take the first step toward creating your legacy. Apply for admission today at illinoisstate.edu/apply.
Bears games, all of them on AM 1000 and the ESPN Chicago app.
Caleb Williams just 3 of 8 for 33 yards in this first half, sacked twice. Jaden Daniels 6 of 14, 111 yards, and a 61 of those on one throw to Terry McLaurin. But with one timeout to go in this first half, they started their own 8. First down of 10, left to right. Trips to the left, one to the right. Snap, they throw it to the right side, 15-yard line, and a big hit after the catch. Tyreek Stevenson to Noah Brown on the catch of 8 yards. They hurry up. 42 seconds to go in the half. Bears getting a Washington getting Caleb Williams sacked, took him out of field goal range, so now they get another possession. A screen to the left, caught by Brian Robinson, middle of the field, 20-25, gets the first down and rumbles near the 27-yard line of Washington. 25 seconds, clock's rolling. Pickup of 11. They've had chunk plays on several occasions today as Daniels takes the snap once again, rifles the right side, caught on the comeback at the 40-yard line, quickly moving with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And that catch made there by Noah Brown.
Timeout.
So that's a pickup of another 13 yards.
So they take their final timeout. It means they really don't have the opportunity to throw into the middle of the field. The thing that you have to guard against is McLaren working on the left-hand side of the offense, and that time against Jalen Johnson, to see if he can get that out route and get beyond the defensive back. See if he comes over here against Tariq or stays over against Jalen.
Washington with a 19-yard run from Robinson, a Daniels 13-yard scramble. McLaurin 61, Ertz has a 12, Bates the tight end a 20, and now 13 and 12 for two more receivers. Shotgun, here we go. First down and 10 for the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Daniels going to go short to the right. Caught by Ertz. Rumbles up the field. Hip check out of bounds by T.J. Edwards. Two former teammates in Philadelphia. Edwards knocks Ertz to the chalk on the near side with 8 seconds to go in the first half. And let's see where they put the ball down. They'll do it at midfield. So time for a quick out and a field goal try if they get enough distance.
I mean, they're playing a prevent style of defense where they're just giving up completions in front of them and giving up significant yards.
Seibert has a career long of 55, but has not had many 50-yard tries. Snap to Daniels. Daniels going to launch it to the right side, out of bounds. Tyreek Stevenson actually made the catch on the sidelines. That trips the clock down to 3 seconds left in the first half.
They got DeMarcus Walker standing on the sideline right next to the Washington Commanders. I don't know what value he offers you there, because if Daniels runs to the right, he's not going to be able to corral him. So now at least he's moving towards the interior of the offense.
Daniels 10 of 19, 154. Takes the snap and he hands off to Eckler, darting inside, runs free inside the 40, right to the 30, and he's finally whacked by Tremaine Edmonds along with Tyreek Stevenson, and that'll win the half. So the Bears defense manages to escape giving up a touchdown despite Washington driving to the Bears 7, 7, and 9-yard line. They set up for 3 field goals, and the Bears get shut out in the first half. Washington will get the ball when we come back. Are we getting Coach in or out? Oh, coming out after the halftime break. So we'll turn it over to Mark Silverman for your phone calls and his analysis. 9-0 Washington through a half here in Landover, Maryland on the Bears Radio Network.
November 1st is the start of open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace. If you need health insurance, our Get Covered Illinois navigators are here to help you select a plan to fit your family's needs. You can compare health plans side by side, and you may qualify for financial help. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Here comes the floor. It's halftime on the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Here's Mark Silverman.
It is 9-0. The Commanders lead the Bears, and I honestly am shocked by what the Bears gave us coming out of the bye. If you would have told me that the Bears would be shut out in Washington in the first half of this game, I would have thought you were joking. I would have said there is no way, no how this offense, after really gaining their sea legs, after understanding what they do well, what they don't do well, understanding what Shane Waldron now is sort of developing with this team, there would be no way you go into Washington, especially after a week of self-scouting. This team had no plan in the first half. They had no protection. Caleb Williams came out inaccurate, a little bit of happy feet, and I don't blame him with the line not protecting, but it was absolutely one of the most brutal halves of football of the season. And it just hit me like someone who came up with a cheap shot uppercut to my face because I wasn't expecting it. And that's why this one hurts. Now, the good news, it's 9-0. And the Bears could easily be down 21-0, 28-0. The Commanders had 3 red zone trips, and they had 12 plays inside the red zone, and they've only come away with 9 points. This could be a huge blowout. It is not. You could find yourself coming out of the half. The Bears have done that. A lot of people tweeting me saying, hey, they're playing a real team now, Sylvie. I don't think the Commanders are all that good. I don't think Jaden Daniels, besides that 60-yard pass, which was a beautiful throw, has played that great. I think the Bears aren't getting run out by the Commanders. The Bears are getting run out of this game by the Bears. They're doing nothing right. And Amagaji coming in doesn't look ready to play. Braxton Jones before him did not play well. I want to hear from you at 312-332-3776. Caleb Williams, 3 of 8, 33 yards. Never would have thought those would be his numbers either at the half. Mike in Brooklyn, what's on your mind at the halftime show? Commanders lead the Bears 9-0.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call, Sylvie. This is ridiculous. This is obscene. Shane Waldron is brain dead. I don't know what happened during the bye week, but he clearly wasn't prepping. 90 yards to 267 is just putrid. And yeah, it's I don't know what they're doing with the offensive line again. So I don't know, same old, I guess.
The first drive was an indicator of what was to come, and they really tried to approach the bye week saying we've got to improve from the first drive. They bobbled the first snap, Caleb did. Then there was the delay of game, which was brutal. Then there was the miscommunication and DJ Moore drop. And from there, it only got worse. Jimmy and Mundelon, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail by 9.
Sylvie, Shane Waldron's cutesy play calling on 4th down just continues to floor me. It's like we were watching week 3 Colts goal line garbage all over again. I mean, if we believe in Swift, we get back to the basics, we load the box, and run the ball.
DeAndre Swift has 10 carries for 31 yards. They're at their best when he's most involved. The one thing that Waddle texted our group about the 4th down throw, was that a play that Caleb audible to, or at least checked out of? Did they have a run call, and did Caleb like the look of the screen, and did he check to that? It's something that we need to listen for on the postgame show. Tyler in Indiana, you're on the halftime show. What's on your mind, Tyler?
You're right. It should be 28-0, and let's praise the defense. The defense is carrying this team, and let's hope the defense continues to do it.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And also let's praise the Commanders' receivers and tight ends for dropping a lot of balls, too. Like, it was a good play by Tyreek Stevenson, knocking that ball away from Ertz. I'm glad that they upheld that call. But they have dropped their share of passes, too. The Bears have got to take care of their business on offense. The Commanders will get the football to start the second half. They've got to get a stop, and then they've got to get a score. Bob in Indiana, you're on the halftime show. What's on your mind, Bob?
Yeah, basically everybody's saying that it's back to normal. Bears are just basically they're getting out coached. I know we got problems on the offensive defensive line, but man, it's not being able to run the ball. I mean, where's Cole Kmet at? I mean, it's the 4th down. It's all been bad calling.
It's a great point on the Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet does not have a This reminds me a lot of week 1. Caleb seems jittery. No Cole Kmet. He does not have a reception yet in this game. And every wide receiver has 1 reception. Brandon in Morton Grove, you're on the halftime show. Bears trail 9-0. What's up, Brandon?
What's good, Sylvie? Thanks for taking my call, man. With the offensive line hurt, they showed some fight. Let them go out there and hit somebody. Put Roschon in there, run in between the tackles, get some momentum going. And then if they're going to blitz, throw a screen pass. And then if they still want to blitz, throw it to Keenan on the hot route. Do what's working. And then put Swift in there for screen passes too. I mean, that's the only way I think we can take over the second half.
I hate some of the screens, though. I wish the line would do a better job. And, I know they hit on this is the 5th straight game of the same starting line. I just don't like the line. I never will. This line needs to be upgraded big time. Isaac, you get the last quick word. What's on your mind, Isaac?
Hey, I called in before the season started. We were talking, me, you, and Waddle were talking about the X factors that we thought, and I kept saying Eberflus is just not the dude, and this is exemplary again. Every game the Bears have played this year, they played from behind. Even Jacksonville, they came out, and Jacksonville scored first. And I'm just curious about what a stat is that how many times that the other team scores first before the Bears, because that is emblematic of Eberflus not having them ready to play every game. And this is it again.
Isaac, it's an interesting point, and I'll work on it for Monday's show about how many minutes the Bears have played with a lead this year. Stay tuned for the Binny's Toast of the Game near the end of the game. It's brought to you by our great friends and partners at Binny's Beverage Depot. Binny's, Chicago's family-owned shop since 1948. If you can find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking. Those guys are awesome. So are Jeff and Tom. Hopefully they have a better call the second half coming up next on the Bears Radio Network.
Hi, this is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Outdoor Power Equipment. Did you know that all Ego 56-volt batteries are universal? I love that my lawnmower, string trimmer, and blower all share the same powerful 56-volt Eagle Arc lithium battery. With over 90 Ego tools to choose from, you can build a powerful collection. Plus, Ego delivers the power of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. That's why Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Learn more at egopowerplus.com.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Some people like A and others like B. At BMW, we prefer X. Like the dynamic X3, meant for ultimate exploration. The X5, built to conquer even the most difficult paths, or the pinnacle of...
Bears games, all of them on AM 1000 and the ESPN Chicago app.
Here at Bears head coach Matt Eberflus. Coach, defense has done well. 3 trips by the Washington Commanders in the red zone has only led to 3 field goals. How do you jumpstart this offense the second half?
Yeah, so I really like the drive that we had, going ahead there at the end of the half there. We just can't get knocked out of field goal range. The big thing is to keep executing down the stretch. We got to do a better job protecting Caleb, give him a couple more seconds in there, and firm up the inside of that pocket right there. But we'll get that done this half.
Best of luck the second half, Coach. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, thank you. Also addressing the fact that Braxton Jones suffered a knee injury, questionable return. Karan Amagaji, Hinsdale Central, Yale product, getting his first snaps.
Yeah, and this is why you were brought here, and this is what you're bred to be as a starting offensive lineman in the NFL. So your future is now, and I think when Matt talks about giving Caleb a little bit more time, I think it's unrealistic to ask for a couple more seconds. It's just about giving him the needed amount of time, according to the play called in the huddle, to get the ball out of his hands efficiently.
In typical fashion for Cliff Kingsbury's offense here in 2024 with Washington, 7 different targets in the passing game, 6 with catches, and 4 different players have run the football, including Jaden Daniels himself. They've had some big runs. Eckler's had a 29-yarder, also a 61-yarder from McLaurin in the passing game. Bates, a tight end, with 10 double-digit plays for Washington in the first half. and the Bears had only 13 net passing yards.
But Jeff, what you just read about the Washington offense is the same thing that we should be reading about the Bears offense. When you look at the weapons that they have at their disposal, and you don't have a catch by, you got a catch by DJ for no yards. You don't have any catches by Cole Kmet, and you still have the running attack that you have the capability of having. The stats, the stat line or what they were able to do, the Bears should be able to do the same.
18 for 77 on the ground, 4-3 a carry with Swift, 10 for 31. Their leading rusher by 2 yards over Caleb, who's rushed 6 times. The Bears also outgained overall, 287-90 in the first half. Yet it's only 9-0. But the defense, who has saved the day on 3 drives, withstanding drives inside the 10 on each of those where they stalled, now going to get on the field again to start the second half and deal with that opening second half offense of Washington, which has been pretty good this season overall in their second half starts.
Hey, I'm going to be Joe fan and ask for a defensive turnover for points. Somehow ignite that bench over there into thrill and excitement that they know that they're back in the game, and I hope that's not asking for too much for the price of my ticket.
Twin returners, Eckler on the far side, he is closest to the end zone, and a set back to the left side inside the 5. Here's the boot by Cairo Santos. They're going to let it fly. Jeremy McNichols, the other back there. And so Jaden Daniels, sore ribs and all, will start at his 30-yard line right to left. And again, we don't know what kind of rib injury he had. Was it a bruise? Was it a cartilage? We don't know.
That rib is no longer part of the story.
No.
Now it's
unless they pop him.
Yeah, unless they get to him and try to challenge what he's going through.
All right, the Bears defense starting out with Byard and Hicks at the safety, Stevenson, Blackwell, and Jalen Johnson the corners. The ends are Montez Sweat and DeMarcus Walker. The inside double duo is Billings and Dexter. The linebackers, Edwards and Edmonds. Jaden Daniels claps his hands, fakes the handoff, throws a screen to the right. Pass is caught. The Bears with a good wallop from DeMarcus Walker. Couple of guys actually, Walker and Byard over there, or no, Jalen over there on a quick snap-off throw in the right side to Luke McCaffrey. He'll get up 6 yards on a first down throw. That's as good as a run, Tommy. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it is. It's efficiently done, but he took a little abuse at the end of it. Good pursuit by the Bears defense laterally.
That actually was De'Ami Brown. My bad on that one. Robinson motions. Orbert now behind his quarterback, sets to his left. They fake the handoff. Daniels to throw. Zips it up in the air. Caught by Ertz on the 45-yard line of the Bears on the numbers. Jalen Johnson on the tackle. And it's a first down, and quickly the Washington Commanders offense is in Bears territory.
That's what's frustrating is when you see these receivers, including the tight ends, being wide open, and it's an easy completion for Daniels. And they don't even move him off his spot. He's in the exact drop point after he took the center quarterback exchange.
Ertz right with Noah Brown to the right, left side. Now Eckler in motion to the right side. Snap to Daniels. Here comes late pressure. Billings and company. They had a turf to screen. They were going to go a screen to Robinson to the right side. The Bears, though, were doing some nifty work up front. Spoiled the stew for Washington. It is 2nd down at 10 to the 44-yard line. 9-0, early moment, second half.
Montez Sweat and Billings ran a stunt. Nobody picked up Billings, so he had a free run at the quarterback. And I think Daniels knew better than to, rather than to hold it, wait for the screen to open up, get it out of his hands.
The second half kickout brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes. So every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Here's Jalen Daniels on the give, up the middle, as it turns out, a serpentine route across the 40 down near the 38-yard line of the Bears. Edmonds coming off the pile. Robinson on the catch. And to complete my read on that particular second half read is download their app today, Great Clips. It's going to be great. 7 yards on the pickup and wholesale changes offensively.
Okay, this is the play that's going to decide the fate of the drive. Are you going to keep them again at a long attempted field goal, or are you going to give them the first down and challenge for a touchdown?
3rd and 3 from the 37. Snap back. Jaden Daniels, pressure coming. He evades. They got a hand on him. He runs away inside the Bear 40. Blackwell slides off of him as well. To run to the right, he gets out of bounds. And he scampers for the sticks. Let's pause for station identification on the Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears. ESPN Chicago. WMVP. WTBC HD2. Chicago.
4 yards on the scramble for Jaden Daniels. Picks up his second first down scrambling with his feet. And The Washington offense is moving the football down to the Bear 33-yard line, 12:39 to go third quarter.
It fatigues the defensive line, and then you have to make substitutions. So now you got Booker and Walker, or Booker and Taylor in at the defensive ends, and now they got to call a timeout.
Who, Bears or Washington?
Washington.
Okay.
But that's the thing about it is you get a scramble like that by Daniels, you get all these guys that are pursuing after their initial rush, and then all of a sudden they got to go to the sideline because they're exhausted, which is it's a good substitution because these guys can rush as well.
Opening drive of the second half for Washington. They won the toss deferred of the second half, and now they put the ball at the 33-yard line of the Bears. The defense has bent, but it hasn't broken. Can they continue to do that under the pressure of Jaden Daniels, this outstanding rookie quarterback with a straight eye formation, motion man to the right, Zacchaeus? Here's the snap. Late pressure from Edwards, gets to Daniels and slings him down to the ground. Sacked. Down he goes. TJ Edwards on the blitz. Outstanding at what he does and brings him down. Daniels sacked for the first time today. And it's TJ Edwards, Mr. Reliable, a linebacker, collecting his first sack of this season, 8.5 in his career. It's a 6-yard loss.
Nice job making that call throughout the 30-second timeout, making an adjustment to what they want to do, bring a little bit of pressure, and have them capitalize with TJ.
2nd and 16, under 12 to go here in the third quarter. Ball back to the 39-yard line. Daniels with the back to his right, digs in against the Bears 4-man rush. Little run blitz by Josh Blackwell. The run to the right for Austin Eckler picks up a few. Taylor coming off the edge to bring the man down. Taylor talking to his defensive line coach, Travis Smith, has said, hey, tell me about, because he's an energy giver, not an injury sucker. Energy in the meeting room, energy on the practice field, energy on game day. It's what you want in a player.
I mean, that's what I want out of the 53 guys on my game day roster and a couple more in the building.
Gain of 5. It's 3rd down and 11. A big one here for the Bears defense. They drop Edmonds off the line of scrimmage. They were showing blitz with Edwards. The Bears spread their defensive lineman wide. Shotgun snap. And Daniels was going to draw it himself, but he's wrapped up. Penalty markers down as well. He got nowhere. On 3rd down and long, is that a busted play or just a design run?
You're right, Jeff. It was a busted play. The center threw the ball back before Daniels wanted it. Good thing he had awareness that he was able to cradle it in and just kind of figure out how to innocently get down.
Illegal motion. Quarterback number 5. That penalty's declined. Brings up 4th down.
4th down, and Washington stalls out once again. Where are they putting the ball down, Doug? Oh, they got it down at the 35-yard line, down to our old National Bank sideline report and Jason McKee.
Bears offense needs to get jump-started. The way to get this offense jump-started is continue running the ball. Get DeAndre Swift some more carries. See if you can take the pressure off Kayla and get something going offensively.
Point of attack, J-Mac. Point of attack runs, not lateral in the backfield, to give that defense a little chance to win some battles up front.
Yeah, give your offensive line an opportunity to actually come off the ball instead of retreating in pass protection the entire game.
Just way to punt. He hasn't punted much this season. An unbelievable few number of punts. This will be his 13th punt of the season. This is week 8. And it's going to be caught from corner or be on your guard here. Defense on the field, making sure this is not a fake by Larry Izzo, the former New England Patriot, their special teams coordinator.
If it's a fake, it'll be the longest fake in punting history.
Blake Lake down to 1, and they're going to now take that penalty.
Well, you can either decline the penalty and don't let them have the 5 extra yards that they want to have.
And they did do that.
Right. I mean, Tress Way, one-time punter for the Chicago Bears, a left-footed punter that's gone on to come here, stay here, and have just an incredible career.
Yep. Waved in 14 off the Bears roster, and he has had Pro Bowls in his career as well. Here's the punt off the left foot, high in the air. DeAndre Carter going to let it bounce inside the 5. It kicks back beautifully right into the waiting hands of Washington. Bears are going to have a long field, and the pass rusher's been pretty consistent on Caleb Williams. So a long field to work with and not a lot of room for error. We're in the third quarter, 10:18 remaining, 9-0 Washington. Bears' first possession of the second half coming up next on the Bears Radio Network.
Hearing vital organs would be temporarily removed to reach my cancer had me speechless. I'm Jessica, and My team at Northwestern Memorial Hospital coordinated a complex surgery to save my life.
Nationally ranked for cancer by U.S. News and World Report, Jessica's team temporarily removed her liver and kidney to reach the tumor, replace the damaged vein, and eliminate the cancer in her heart.
My team stopped at nothing, and now nothing can stop me.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Accumulation, preservation, generation. At Busey Bank, these are the principles we use to build meaningful financial partnerships with our clients and their families. With sound advice and vast resources, partner with Busey for a personalized approach to your legacy. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Backed by popular demand, the original Uno's Pizza you grew up with is available in the frozen aisle at your favorite Chicagoland grocer. That's right, that famous, irresistible, one-of-a-kind signature Chicago pizza is now available in 6 and 9-inch sizes for all under $10. Handcrafted the old-fashioned Chicago way with the finest ingredients and buttery pie-like crust, your taste buds will thank you. Find Uno's proudly displayed at your favorite local Chicagoland grocery store. It's called Uno's for a reason.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful VC turbo engine, we had time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue.
This is the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana's second half.
Well, it sure is, and thanks for joining us, everybody. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac here from Landover, Maryland, Northwest Stadium, and the Bears backed up to their own 4 after the punt by Trust Way, crafted beautifully. After the Bears stopped Washington, they drove to the Bear 33. They've driven to the Bear 7, 9, and 33-yard line. They have no touchdowns and a 9-0 lead.
Left tackle unprotected.
Allen and Komet tight to the right. Snap, running Swift off the right side. Coming in and rolling past that, though, to the 7-yard line. Swift tumbled down to the ground there. Coming in was Samberstrill, rookie out of Michigan, highly thought-of player at the national champions, and they love him here in Washington. Bears quickly go to work. 2nd and 7 from the 7. Komet in the slot to the right. Stand-up tight end Mercedes Lewis. Snap, Caleb Williams hangs in the pocket. Coming after him from behind. He throws it away just in time. He was going to be sacked at the 1 by Cleveland Farrell working on Karana Magaji.
Well, I mean, it's almost a 50-50. 19 runs against 11 passes. Is that the game plan that Shane thought coming into this game, or has the game plan been decided because of some of the inefficiencies of the offense? But first down rushing, 4.2 yards a carry for the Bears. And if you can get a first down here, you might have to revisit that.
1 of 6 on 3rd down. They need 7 from their 7. Keenan Allen motions out to the left. Roschon's in the game. Snap back, quick snap off throw. Incomplete. Hurried it to Keenan Allen at the 20, make it the 19-yard line. Keenan Allen did not have time to break out to catch that pass. It was delivered by Caleb Williams, incomplete on his last 3 throws.
Yeah, it was a back shoulder throw when he had all his momentum going upfield. And there's no way that Keenan Allen could come to an immediate stop and be in a catchable position. Would have been a remarkable catch if he did.
Now a 3 and out in the worst of positions, but you got a banger leg there, and Taylor, he's about
covering the Flyers, Jeff. They're coming.
8 yards deep in his end zone. Here's the snap back. Good pressure coming late, and he got it away. On the other end of it, Alameda Zacchaeus makes the fair catch in front of Jonathan Owens. And a penalty marker late. That could be a penalty for taunting of some sort. I checked that. That was Tavarius Moore right in the face of the punt returner, but we'll see what happens here on the flag. That was a late flag.
Yeah, it was.
They'll sort it out, but the Bears stall quickly. 3 and out deep in their own end, and now the Washington Commanders playing that field position chess game.
2 things there. They're lucky they didn't get the safe.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, kicking team number 92. First down.
It's a Daniel Hardy penalty, and those special teams penalty numbers continue to go. We break in here? Okay, we are breaking. 9-0 Washington in the third on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Fantasy Football Sundays at 7 a.m. ESPN Chicago.
So after the punt and then the penalty on Daniel Hardy, this will be a line of scrimmage start of the Bear 41-yard line for Washington, a 9-0 lead here in the third quarter with 9:38 remaining. On a day, the Bears have not hit the century mark in total yards, and they have converted just 1 third down, and Washington goes to work. The Bears defense has not withered despite giving up almost 300 yards, but only 9 points.
But they don't have to be in a hurry to do anything. They have a 9-0 lead. They're at the midfield point early in the third quarter, so it's not like they're in a hurry to do anything.
Seinberg with field goals of 27, 30, and 28. Pistol formation. Jaden Daniels, the rookie out of LSU, fakes the throw, sticks it in the belly of the back, but he is rubbed out of there and stood up and held up by the newest Chicago Bear, Jacob Martin, in there. Double nickel 55 on the stop. That's a 4-yard loss. It's a 4-yard loss on that run. 2nd and 14, back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's a nice play by Martin, being able to disengage with his blocker, immediately get into the backfield, almost simultaneously to the handoff.
Jaden Daniels, back to his right is Brian Robinson. Bunch set to the left side. Now they peeled off Luke McCaffrey, back to throw. Blitz is on. Stepping up against the pressure. Jaden Daniels runs to his right to the 40 of the Bears. Out of bounds. Basically untouched as he leapfrogs to the bench of the Bears. And he'll get a first down run near the 31-yard line of Chicago.
Again, another scramble to the right-hand side. That's his ejection of his pocket, is he feels that he sees a little bit of an open area, green space. He takes off to the right.
Jaden Daniels has completed 12 passes for 180 yards. He's run now. Okay, they're going to say he's short. He's run 6 times for 44 yards. And we thought maybe he wouldn't run at all today with the ribs, but he's fine. Good to go. Out of the shotgun, quickly screening left. It is caught. Zacchaeus sprinting to the 25. Greengrass in front of him. He's in for the touchdown. Up the sidelines on a 3rd and 1 penalty marker, however.
Legal man downfield.
That boy, Tom. Good eyes.
But I don't know how you could get downfield as an offensive lineman when you have a ball that's thrown immediately at the line of scrimmage. So I think there's going to be some argument here.
Well, can they talk?
But I'm arguing on behalf of the Bears that was a penalty. But bring it back.
Zacchaeus with speed, and he turned down the juice. Got into the end zone. If it counts as his first touchdown of the year, 11th in his career. But it looks like it's coming back.
Eligible man downfield, offense number 76. Right drive pin lane, replay, 3rd down.
Samuel Cosme, the right guard, the guilty party. So the Commanders with their 4th penalty of the day, and that's a costly one.
Well, that's their second illegal man downfield. Allegretti had one earlier in the game, and now they have this one on the other side of the offensive
3rd
line.
and 1 becomes 3rd and 6 now at the at the Bear 37-yard line. Bears load up the line of scrimmage. They send McCaffrey in motion. Blackwell goes and picks him up. Stunt, and Edwards blitzing. Coming through. Hurries the throw. Daniels throws. 30-yard line left, complete. Hurts the catch. Elijah Hicks on the tackle, and it's a first down. Threw for the sticks. Great late pressure from Edwards. Daniels hung in there and delivered a strike to his tight end. Trusty hands of Ertz. Picks up 7 and a fresh set of downs now at the Bear 30-yard line, 9-0 Washington. Empty spread, 4 to the right. Now he brings Eckler in to the backfield. Daniels making a change at the line of scrimmage with 12 on the play clock. Looks over the defense, corners off the ball, runs it up the middle. Eckler is gathered and brought down on the near side hash. First down run will get 3. 2nd and 7 coming up under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. 9-0 Commanders.
First down run against the Bears 4-man front, doing a nice job up front of limiting the success of those runs, but it's the big plays that are really making the Bears pay right now.
Walker and Dexter the tackle. Billings hustles off the field as they bring in Walker and Taylor and Sweat. Running to the right is Alameda in motion. Snap to Daniels. Slips it off the left side. Eckler is gathered by Bears and put him down to the ground. More than one. Walker and Edmonds on the near side, just outside the 20. Going to pick up a 5. 3rd and 2 coming up for Washington. They are 4 of 9 on 3rd down.
Darrell Walker really wanted to light him up. He kind of flashed in front of Eckler, but he was going for a lateral knockout shot.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Washington with the football. They've had scoring drives of 9, 12, and 7 yards, but just for field goals. They're in the range again for Seibert. 9-0 the lead. Cornelius Lucas getting tended to medically, their left tackle.
Going into the locker
Their
room.
other left tackle's injured, and now Billings comes out of the field. Javon Dexter will have to sprint off. They won't let him snap it. Daniels wanted to. What is going on?
Well, it's
takes its second time out of the half.
Who did?
Washington.
Okay. Daniels upset about that. Okay. Well, still, it's a 9-0 game. So a big stop, again, to a field goal try keeps the Bears breathing here a little bit. The way they're playing offensively, Washington right now feels they got the defensive game plan down on how to stop this offense for the time being.
Yeah, the last time they came out of a timeout, the Bears, it led to a sack by the Bears. They had an efficient blitz called, but now you're changing personnel on behalf of the Washington Commanders, bringing in an extra offensive lineman and 2 tight ends on this 3rd and 2.5. So you think what their intentions are at this point.
Michael Dieter is a Wisconsin offensive guard center. And so with Lucas out, in goes Trent Scott. I formation left. Daniels under, sit around the tape. They fake. He rolls right. B chase. Sweat's got him. Pulls down Daniels. He did not get rid of the football, and Daniels is brought down by the former Commander. Montez Sweat tracks down at athletic quarterback Jaden Daniels.
I was worried about the hip drop. And they, called that midweek on Roquan Smith this past week, and that was the only thing that Montez could do.
And that injured Sam Darnold, correct? 4th down.
Yes, sir.
4th down and 9. In comes Seibert again. So they drive to the Bears' 29-yard line and come up empty. 47-yard try now, the right hash. Slight angle to the left for Austin Seibert. Veteran, he's been around a lot. High snap, pulled down, kick is up, on its way. Austin Seibert is good from 47. 4 field goal day for Seibert and Washington with a 12-0 lead. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. 5:48 to go in the third quarter here in Washington. Let's break on the Bears Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Do you have a plumbing emergency? Call Four Seasons. An electrical emergency? Call Four Seasons. A heating or cooling emergency? Call Four Seasons. Same-day hot water tank installation needed? Call Four Seasons. Need a whole home generator? Call Four Seasons. We guarantee same-day installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs. And no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
Dear Truckin' Awesome. Want more horsepower in the stable? The Tundra iForce Max is all the truck you need with its electrifying twin-turbo V6. Saddle up the Tacoma TRD Pro. Its segment-first performance seats smooth the shocks when things get bumpy. And the Toyota 4Runner tames the trails when nature plays tough. And that signature power rear window? Oh, yes, sir. Toyota trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
November 1st is the start of open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace. If you need health insurance, our Get Covered Illinois navigators are here to help you select a plan to fit your family's needs. You can compare health plans side by side, and you may qualify for financial help. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Game day tailgate 4 hours before kickoff. ESPN Chicago.
Montez Sweat tracks down Jaden Daniels on a key third down. The big defensive player here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Binny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Binny's Toast of the Game in the fourth quarter. Binny's, Chicago family owned since 1948. If you can't find it at Binny's,
it's probably not worth drinking.
And an Old National Bank sideline report. J-Mac here in a moment. Let's get the kickoff from Seibert, who's got a 4 field goal day. Homer is back deep along with DeAndre Carter. Here is the boot, sends it airborne to Carter. Returnable from his 4-yard line on the near side, outside the hash mark. Beers middle of the field, trying to get wide to the 25, lowers his shoulders and gets knocked down. He crosses the 30. And so Caleb and company come off the sidelines, muted so far by the defense. J-Mac in your Old National Bank sideline report. What do you got?
Another big test for the young quarterback, Caleb Williams. All it takes is one drive. Put together some collectively to get on the scoreboard, and you're right back in this ball game.
We'd like to welcome in all our Bears fans listening in South Bend, Indiana, Z94.3, and in Springfield on Sports Radio 1450 AM. Gonzaga High School, Washington, D.C., Maryland area. The prep star, Caleb Williams, now in number 18 on his Bears white jersey, goes to work here in his hometown. Left to right, motion, Odunze to the left, snap, play fake to Swift. Good protection with time to throw. Scanning, now looking to eject, gonna find some opening to the left, pumps it, gets away from another, and then tripped up finally and brought down. Whole lot of movement, not a lot accomplished, but keeps himself from a sack, and it's second down and 3 after the 7-yard gain.
But you got to get some yards on this play because the Bears are 1 of 7 on third down, but they're averaging 8.4 yards per third down, and you're playing right into the strength of the Commanders' defense. So you got to gain significant yards on first and second down to give yourself a chance.
Mathis to tackle. DJ Moore and Keenan Allen left with Odunze. Snap. They're going to swing it out to the left side for a screen to Odunze, blocking out in front. But the Washington Commanders, black jerseys, quickly peeling off those block efforts by DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, bring him down to the sidelines. But did he get enough for a first?
You're asking for a lot to be wide receivers are blockers because you got to hold a legal block for that long. It's a big time challenge.
But he picked up the first down. First down Bears, left to right, second half, down 12-0. Here's Williams barking out signals. 4:29 to go in this third quarter. First down at 10 to the 42-yard line. He'll go under center, Swift the back, 2-by-2 formation, toss left. With Amagaji out in front. A block by Amagaji. Swift hit, spins off the tackle. Attempt by Bobby Wagner. And he'll net something out of that. How about 8 yards? And a 2nd and 2 coming up. So Amagaji pulling out to the left time with Swift behind him.
Yeah, he looked good out there. It's DeAndre Swift. When you get those outside zone play, kind of use that outside shoulder of the blocker as leverage.
Allen left, come at him, motion to the right, joins Odunze and DJ Moore. Snap, play fake to Swift, rolling to his right. Caleb Williams launching deep down the left side into the end zone, incomplete. Odunze couldn't reach it. It landed right near the goal line. He had safety and cornerback coverage on him.
I know he had Keenan Allen on a crossing route from right to the left, and I think if he would have just taken what was offered him, he could have put it in front of one of the best contested catchers in the NFL and get the positive yards out of the play they needed.
3rd down and 2, ball at midfield. Bears 1 of 7 on 3rd down, left to right. We've got 3:46 to go, 3rd quarter. Austin Seibert, 4 field goals to damage, 12-0 Washington. 2-by-2 formation. Now they peeled off the slot left. Keenan Allen joins DeAndre Carter in the slot to the right. Snap, Caleb looking left side. 50-50 ball caught by DJ Moore inside the 45-yard line of Washington, and that's a chain mover. Penalty marker.
Illegal formation.
And it's on Darnell White. Wipes out what would have been the second 3rd down conversion of the day for the Bears.
Again, I think that's the receiver's obligation to line up in the right position. They can call it on Darnell Wright. Is that who you said they called it on? It's not Darnell. It's just he's guilty of the penalty, but it's a receiver infraction.
Now it's 3rd and 7. 3:25 to go. Crowd on cue, on its feet. Burgundy and gold making noise here in Landover. Keenan Allen slot to the right. Roschon of the game. Movement. False start. Movement. That's Tevin Jenkins, the guilty party there. So it was 3rd and 1, and it was 3rd and 6, and now it's 3rd and 7. Now it's 3rd and 12.
And the Bears, Washington has only allowed of 3rd and 8 or more, only 6 of 32. So that's the uphill battle you're fighting.
Joe Witt Jr., the former Green Bay Packer defensive secondary assistant, also in Dallas with head coach Dan Quinn calling the play. Snap back on 3rd and long. Late pressure, wings it down the field, way out of the reach of Keenan Allen in front of the Washington bench inside the 40 of Washington. So the deep ball connection still not there. Good deep throw. One of those pocket against the zone, but he couldn't reach him.
I think Keenan won the route. He was open there. A little bit more efficiency would have resulted in a big-time completion that the Bears are searching for.
Taylor to punt for the 6th time today. He's averaged 46.6. He's put 3 inside the 20. He'll punt from the left hash, far side of the hash. Also on the far side of the hash on the other side. With late pressure. Here's Zacchaeus. Fair catch called for. Heels down at around the 6 or 5 yard line. So a long field for Daniels and company. 54 yards on the punt. We will break. His first time out is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 12-0 Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook remains the most desirable Southwest suburban location to start or expand your business. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. So come be Bolingbrook. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
This is Jeff Joniak here to tell you about Ego Power Plus. Ego is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power.
Take it from me. I love the 22-inch Select Cut self-propelled lawnmower. It cuts my lawn in a single charge. Ego delivers the power and performance of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery technology is the heart and soul of the system and what powers game-changing torque needed for demanding jobs. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Ego, power beyond belief.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
This is the Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana second half.
Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer, and Jason McKee with us. McKee on the sidelines. And the Washington Commanders start the ball at their own 7, first out of 10 after the punt by Taylor is 4th inside the 20. Bears just cannot get that big play to set them up so far in this football game. Shut out 12-0. Defense now. Love to see a takeaway here, Tommy. Daniels on the handoff off the left side. They've hit over 100 yards rushing. Brian Robinson on the run to the left. Brian Robinson, their big bumper back, picks up 5 on first down.
Yeah, like I said last series, though, Washington is not in a hurry to do anything. They're going to take a maximum amount of time off the clock and see if they can keep their offense on the field to wind this clock down.
Walk around the tackle. It's not a huge time of possession advantage on the toss to the near side. Good undercut on the outside by the linebacker. I'll make that Tyreek Stevenson and Walker with pursuit as well. Picks up 2, 3rd and 3 coming up. Washington at their own 14-yard line. 12-0. They've got the lead. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Nice job by Tyreek Stevenson. You know, he knew he was going to take a little bit of tackling abuse on that play, but he was willing to stick his shoulder in there and take the feet out from underneath the running back.
There's a nickel when they spread their defensive front 4 wide on this offensive line of Jaden Daniels and Washington. Taking the snap, blitzing is Edwards. Pressure starts to come. They throw over the middle, incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds defending the tight end, Zach Ertz, who's been a reliable option for Jaden Daniels, as you might expect, that quarterback tight end relationship, but it's incomplete, and good pass pressure coming as well on Daniels. Number 5 goes out, 3 and out, and they'll punt the ball back to the Bears. Down to J-Mac and an Old National Bank sideline report.
I'll tell you what, Darrell Taylor shot out of the cannon, but it was close, a half a second away from getting a strip sack on that play right there.
Here's Tress Way, the lefty punter. Lines up on an angle at the goal line. He's literally angled with his numbers facing us here on the near side of the field. Sends it airborne. Very good hang time. Carter makes the catch at the 40. Missed the first wave, and then the second wave finished the job. Washington's coverage. They got a lot of good special teams defenders on this unit. 49 yards on the punt. Pretty good field position start for the Bears as time becomes more important with every series. 1:29 to go in the third. They're down 12-0.
Not if you have a one-play scoring drive. You could get that. That could be a solution real quick for the Bears. You know, I'm still kind of perplexed why Cole Kmet hasn't been involved in the game plan. And I don't know, is he just being overlooked or is he not involved?
10 targets to the receivers, 1 to the tight end. That was to Everett. 3 catches by the wide receivers. That's it. No targets to the running back. Everett jogs in motion left. Cole Kmet hand down next to Mercedes Lewis, right side of the line. 1 back set. Here's the take and the fake and the roll to the near side. Here's Caleb pumping. Short throw. Everett the catch and bumped out of bounds. Everett's second target and his first catch. And that, let me just get this in here real quick, Tommy. That quality coverage by Tremaine Edmonds reminds you to help your business's bottom line with energy savings, supported by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at ComEd.com/poweringbiz.
But one thing about running a bootleg to a tight end, you got to get the ball out of your hand as quickly as possible and put it into the hand of the tight end and allow him to have the advantage against the attackers. That was too late delivered to get nothing out of it.
Luvu on the tackle. It is Cole Kmet in motion left, snapping a handoff, running wide. There is DeAndre Swift inside midfield to the 45 down the sideline of the Washington Commanders. 20-15-10 end zone touchdown Bears. On 2nd 7 at the Bear 44, he travels 56 big ones. Outrunning San Ristil to the end zone. Some great blocks and some tight rope running down the sideline, Tommy. He left San Ristil in the dust.
Cole and Karan Amagaji, both of them had good blocks on that outside zone. Impatiently waiting for them to open up, DeAndre Swift took advantage of the seam created and finished it in the end zone.
That's exactly the electrocution the Bears offense needed. 2 plays, 59 yards, and 46. You said one, you got 2.
Got me 2.
Extra point now by Santos out of the hold of Torrey Taylor. Snap and placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. So how about that? You struggle for pretty much 3 quarters, and then 1 run and 2 big blocks. 56 yards, and it's a 1-score game at 12-7 Washington. 43 seconds to go here on the third. Touchdowns are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. How about that? We keeping it here?
I hope they do, because they got to be able to capitalize on that big play, keep the momentum on their sideline. Let's not go to a timeout and kind of have a lull set in. The Bears, they're pumped up on their sidelines, and they got to use it. Way to compliment your defense.
Right, and these blocks, they're not like they're just some good blocks. And some guys are being tossed out there, but just some good, get in the way, sustain it a little bit, and let them rip.
Yeah, it's definitely not about tossing guys on an NFL level. It's just about creating a seam for the running back allowed to use his vision.
Swift, a home run hitter. He just hit one here in Landover, Maryland. Here's the kickoff, and it sails to Jeremy McNichols. Comes out 5-10, 15-20, and the Bears are feeling it. They bring that special teams boom right there and put him down. Swarming Jeremy McNichols as he crossed the 20-yard line. So
Sanborn,
a lot of bodies.
the first guy to get a hand on the shoulders of McNichols to slow him down and then let the other forces to come in and bring him down.
Down to J-Mac and our own National Bank sideline report, J-Mac.
I love the play call by offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. You go toss crack, you put Gerald Everett out there. He cracks Klein Farrell. Karan Amagaji pulls, makes the touchdown springing block, and DeAndre Swift takes care of the rest.
How about that? The rookie in his first substantial snaps, filling in for the injured Braxton Jones. Left the game with a knee injury. Karan Amagaji is getting his rookie baptism here and doing it in a big way. Here's Jaden Daniels now going to work. Out of the shotgun, play fake, looking to throw. Has all kinds of time. Jaden standing in the pocket, now leaving the pocket, rolling right. Throwing incomplete, throws it away. Coverage plastered all over the joint.
Should have called holding against the right tackle, and the defensive end even reacted and held his hands up. The official, I know you're going to look to allow Daniels to get to the outside, but you got to also understand what you're seeing.
Final seconds of the third quarter, 26 seconds, second down and 10. This place is starting to jump. Bears fans are going absolutely berserk here in Washington. Sanborn in the lineup, base defense, pistol formation, snap and a play fake. Daniels looking to throw over the middle, pass caught at the 41. Still on his feet at the 45. Elijah Hicks is jostling with Terry McLaurin, and McLaurin weathers that storm and puts the ball right near Bears territory, and a penalty marker after the fact. Tyreek Stevenson, John right now. Hopefully it's offsetting on both sides.
The first hands of double hands to the shoulder pads was Tyreek, and I think that's what they saw. And they're pointing towards the Bears.
Stay composed. 9 seconds to go. That becomes a 40-yard play. 25 to McLaurin and 15 more with a penalty. Can't lose your head in that situation. We got a 1-score game. You just got the emotion back for your offense. After your offense put it on the board, defense come in and slam the door. Now you're back into a corner again at their own 36. Washington right to left. Jaden Daniels, his day right now, 15 completions and 27 attempts. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. Both reviews are brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. They're taking a second look, a second opinion. Always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. Through 3, 12-7 Washington over the Bears on the Bears Radio Network.
I never knew owning a gourmet Italian pasta business could be this profitable.
Thanks to our Old National commercial banker.
That warehouse expansion loan?
Oh, and the help with our equipment leasing.
But still, gotta say, it seems like he loves the Italian pasta business more than we do.
La nuova attrezzatura ha reso il processo molto più efficiente. I mean, the new equipment, it makes it so much more efficient.
Really dedicated commercial bankers.
Sorry, got a little carried away there.
Another reason to choose Old National Bank. Get old. Member FDIC.
$9 million. The Verdoliak Law Group wins again for their clients. That's right. The Verdoliak Law Group recovered $9 million for a client who was injured in an auto accident. If you're injured, make sure to call the Verdoliak Law Group. Playing professional football and being on the radio for many years, I've had the opportunity to endorse many products and companies, but this is special. The Verdoliak Law Group, owned by close friends, has been helping people for 60 years. They've even taken care of my neighbors and close friends. I truly believe in them. When you need a doctor, you look for the experience and the skill. The same goes when you're choosing a lawyer. The Verdoliak Law Group has recovered over $9 billion for clients and served more than 40,000 people. Whether it's personal injury, auto or truck accidents, wrongful death, or medical malpractice, call my friends at Verdoliak Law Group. The Verdoliak Law Group has done great for my friends and neighbors. They will do great for you, too. Call them today at 844-4VLG-LAW.
Hey, Bears fans, Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Chicago Bears. Steinhoffels' newest furniture and mattress superstore is now open in Schaumburg on Gulf Road, with stores in Vernon Hills, Crystal Lake, Downers Grove, Harwood Heights, Schaumburg, and coming soon to Orland Park. Steinhoffels is Chicagoland's furniture and mattress leader with the largest selection to fit every style and budget, and is 100% employee-owned. Shop in-store and online at steinhoffels.com.
Get the Chicago Bears podcast on the ESPN Chicago app.
Through three quarters of the Bears with 172 yards, just 16 throwing the football, but 156 on the ground thanks to DeAndre Swift, who ripped off a 56-yard touchdown with a great block from Karan Amagaji on the toss crack pull to the left. Washington, 143 on the ground, 203 throwing for 346 and 18 first downs. They own the time of possession by about 5.5 minutes, and they've got the ball in Bears territory again at the 36, following the 25-yard pass and 15-yard penalty on Tyreek Stevenson, putting his finger on the face mask of a player. That's not going to work. Robinson to the left of Jaden Daniels. The snap, the fake, the throw. Now Daniels working down the left side, going after Tyreek for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. Deep part of the end zone. Looks like it got out of the back of the end zone. They went right after Tyreek, emotional, and just go after him, right? See where he's at.
But then Tyreek gets up and he's over emotional about it and starts yelling at McLaurin again. Just stop. Just, support the rest of your teammates and get away from those types of confrontations.
So that brings up 2nd down and 10 for Washington. Jaden Daniels engineering 4 scoring drive, make it 5. 4 scoring drives, all field goals, 12-7. They've got the late 2nd down and 10. Early seconds,
hold on.
4th quarter now.
Officials doing something. So look at before that play was going to be run, they have no backs in the backfield. They got Daniels in shotgun. So what do you want to do in terms of your rush? Do you want to put it?
All right. So whatever you could do, penalties haven't been many, but enough to hurt them a time or two. This Washington team, including one that took away a big first down. False starts are caused by the defense. During home games, Steinhoffels will donate $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. They got one here on the road.
No backs.
Empty spread. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Bears spread out their defensive front wide. Edwards has a sack on a blitz. Snap is back. Daniels with all day to throw off to the right side. Luke McCaffrey the catch. Spins away from the tackle. Pushed but not brought down until the very end right there. But he makes something happen. McCaffrey's caught virtually everything thrown his way this year. And it hasn't been much, but he's outstanding hands. Yes, he is the son of Ed McCaffrey, and yet another McCaffrey in the NFL joining brother Christian. He went to Rice, a former Nebraska quarterback.
Yeah, more about the tackle of Blackwell. You got to come under control. You know what you have. You're working with the sideline, but you got to make sure you stop the receiver in his tracks.
Picked up 8, 3rd and 7 at the Bear 33-yard line for Jaden Daniels. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right, takes the snap. Here comes Edmonds. He doesn't get there. Throw over the middle, incomplete. Excellent coverage through Zach Ertz, and defending the play, numero uno.
Oh, Daniels a little late getting up, but I don't think it's a rib shot.
Jalen Johnson with the coverage. All right, down to J-Mac. Another Old National Bank sideline report. What you feeling down there?
Jaden Daniels took a big shot on that last play. Got up, looked like he was holding his right hand. So it wasn't the ribs, it looked like it was the hand, but he got up running off the field.
Through a heater. Now another field goal try. Seibert from 51 this time. He's hit from 47 as well. 3 chippies and now 2 with length on the right hash. Slight angle to the left, and it is blocked. Bears block the low kick by Seibert. And the Bears turn him away and keep it a one-score game, 12-7, 51 yards. No bueno. And the Bears get the ball back after turning away Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Fazio Insurance in Joliet if auto owners make sense for you.
At Busey Wealth Management, we're proud to partner with individuals, families, and foundations, ensuring possibilities become achievements. From preserving and enhancing your assets to securing your legacy for future generations, we're focused on your success. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 2.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other. The BMW iX, i7, and i4 revolutionize every drive into a thrilling opportunity to feel the pure rush of BMW 100% electric. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine? Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
Jodiak and Thayer with Jason McKee. Bears football, ESPN Chicago.
The margins are so small in trying to win a game in the National Football League, Tom. It's a 5-point game, 12-7. Washington with 4 field goals. The Bears with a 56-yard touchdown run by DeAndre Swift. And repeatedly, Washington has been in Bears territory only to be turned away because of self-inflicted penalties or the Bears defense making a big stop. And there, a block kick by Gervon Dexter Sr.
So far, this is the season of field goals that allowed the Bears to have won games.
I think he hit the ground first, and maybe it was never touched by the Bears. I don't know. Got to look at it again. I formation behind Caleb Williams, who takes and fakes and looking to throw. Running up against pressure, just about sacked out of the plane. He threw it away in the nick of time, and I mean, he had no more time to spare.
Yeah, but you get in that 2nd and 10 situation now, and you're playing into the hands of what Washington does well, is try to get you into that 3rd and long and then take control of the drive. So whatever Shane dials up on this 2nd down, it's got to produce at least 5 yards. So you don't need a 10-yard completion, get a portion of it back.
Here's Caleb Williams. Jalen Holmes almost got him. He got him once earlier. Here's orbit motion by Keenan Allen. High snap. Caleb gets it. Going to look to throw the screen. He's got to throw it away. Washington all over it. And now a penalty on top of it. Whatever's Washington's defense is doing today, they are making things challenging. Very challenging. They've been running a 3-safety attack, bringing timely blitzes, keeping them kind of wedged in there in the pocket, Tom, and having him try to find space to escape, and he hasn't been able to.
Well, they got flags on opposite sidelines, so. Yeah. 3rd one today in this game. 2 on Washington, 1 on the Bears.
That one on Karan Amagaji. In for Braxton Jones. Left the game in the first half with a knee injury. Down to Jason McKee on our old National Bank sideline report.
They tried to run the double screen that they ran a few weeks ago back in London. The Commanders wasn't falling for it. Illegal man downfield resulted in the penalty.
Where was Cole in the middle of the field then?
Sometimes we say 8. Too early. 3rd down and 10. 41-yard line, crowd into it. Keenan Allen motions to the right. Snap. Pressure coming, launching down the right side. Way off target, incomplete. Adunze covered by Sandristril. There was a safety as well over the top.
Tevin is having a slow time getting up. Get up, Tevin.
On one knee, limping, up and walking. And it's 4th down, 3 and out. We're in the 4th quarter. It's crunch time now, baby. 13:50 to go in the game. Bears defense has weathered whatever storm has come at them today, preventing touchdowns. And now Tevin is not able to get off the field.
Oh, my God. So, he had a bad ankle a couple weeks ago, then was able to come back and play it in the next week's game. But I don't know what's happening.
Let's pause for station identification on the Bears radio network.
This is the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTBC, HD2, Chicago.
You're listening to the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half, as Jenkins could not get off the field after first getting up, hobbling, and now he's up on his feet trying to walk him to the sidelines, and they'll do just that.
I see Bill Murray over there with his helmet on. Number 60 came in the game a couple weeks ago and played well. So that would be an entirely new left side if Tevin can't come back in the game.
Caleb Williams is 4 of 16, folks, for 36 yards, thrown the ball, sacked twice. His longest pass play of 17 yards, rating of 39.6. He's run the ball 7 times for 36 yards.
And that's, those are scramble runs. They're not, efficient quarterback runs.
Here's Taylor to punt. Taylor's 7th punt of the day. He's averaged 47.7, and now false start on the Bears. Okay. Stay composed.
Yeah, but it's nothing the crowd did. It was just something that the guy flinched before the snap of the ball, and I know they're waving their arms, but it just, I don't think it takes Torrey out of field position where he can still have an effective punt inside the 10. Right.
It might help him.
You're right.
Zacchaeus back at his 15, middle of the field, on the near side hash. Snap, chest high. Right foot, Taylor leverages it into it and sends up a spiral bomb that's going to go out of bounds. Very good spot to be in. Torrey Taylor just kept it away from Zacchaeus, who's got some threat to him. They'll get it at the 5-yard line, and now
we had
do we have a scuffle?
Yeah, we had a little scuffle going on.
They've been chippy.
All right.
They've been chippy. Time to harkens back to the old days. Bears, Reds.
Take a knee. Everything's okay.
I asked you today because you played so many big games against Washington and San Francisco in your career. Was there anybody that you got so amped up for? You knew we were in for a long day, and you mentioned Pierce Holt of San Francisco.
Yeah.
But you didn't give me a Washington individual. Anybody?
Well, I mean, Dave Butts is hard to ignore because he was a mountain of a man back then at 6'7", 325 pounds.
So Jaden Daniels starts from his own 10-yard line. That's where they put it. First down and 10, toss to the near side. It is Tremaine Edmonds putting down the back on a big hit. Slammed him down to the ground near the 12 or 13-yard line on a run to the right. Picks up 4, 2nd down and 6 upcoming. They'll place the ball at the 13-yard line. They're going no huddle. Washington
just trying to take advantage of the personnel that they have in against the personnel Bears, but they were able to make their adjustment.
Blackwell in for Sanborn. Bears back in nickel. They stack receivers left, bring one in motion on the near side. Zacchaeus out of the pistol formation, play fake quickly. Here comes Billings chasing down. Jaden Daniels gets square, throws on the run. The pass incomplete, unable to be received at the 35-yard line by Noah Brown. Big Billings putting pressure on number 5, Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in the draft.
It's kind of pressure in his rearview mirror. I know that Big Bill is as clever and as good of an athlete he is on his feet. He's not going to run down Jaden Daniels from behind, but the pressure is good to force the incompletion.
76% completion percentage coming into today. 50% just about for Jaden Daniels today. 224 throwing the football. And here it's 3rd down and 6 from his 13. Bears rush 3, drop 8. Daniels staying in the pocket now, rifles the middle, low throw. It is caught by Terry McLaurin for a first down to the 31-yard line of the Bears. Use the middle of the field. Staying in the pocket, arched up in the pocket, throws and connects for 18 quickly to the line of scrimmage. You're ready to go. Gun run to Austin Eckler up the middle, and he is snagged just off the far side hash mark by Javon Dexter Sr. Short run, 12:34 to go in a 5-point game. Washington the lead. They get 5 there on Eckler's run up the middle.
Throw that no huddle just in case that McLaurin ball touched the ground.
Here's the snap back to Daniels. Pressure, not able to get back there. The catch is made, sliding to the far side of the field. McLaurin tapped down by Tyreek Stevenson. And that's another chain mover and a first down. Washington picks up 8. 12 minutes to play in the game.
These receivers have a good relationship already developed with Daniels. They know if they come back to the football, Daniels has the ability to throw it short of the completion of their route, but long enough to make the completion.
McLaurin 4 for 112, including a 61-yard completion. Play clock at 12 as Daniels goes to work. 1st and 10 at his own 44-yard line. Snap. Run to Eckler. A gun run to the right. Bears get him. Gobbled up on the play. Javon Dexter Sr. along with T.J. Edwards. A run of 2 yards. 11:33 to play in the game. 2nd down and 8 ball on the 46-yard line. Marching quickly. And Washington going no huddle. Snap again. Here is pressure coming on the blitz by Blackwell. Chases down Daniels. Steps out of the sack. Keeps it and then is shouldered out of bounds on a big hard hit there by number 94, Austin Booker. Rookie on rookie. Kansan against LSU Bayou Bengal. Bumps him out of bounds. And that was a rude hit by Austin Booker. Limits him to, well, they give him 5 on that. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, rude hit, but a clever way to get your feet away from a tackle that you knew that was coming behind him. And Daniels was able to extend the play, but he did take the hit from Booker.
3rd down and 3 at the 49-yard line of Washington. No, is that the Bear 49? Excuse me. In motion to the right is Eckler. Trips to the left, 2 to the right, 3 by 2. Snap back, Daniels. Pressure coming on the blitz. Hit hard there by Jacob Martin. The pass floats incomplete. Jacob Martin laid the wood on Daniels. Slow getting up on his feet. So the Bears have been hitting him. 4th down now. 4th down and 3. And a big hit and pressure there. 49-yard line, Bears territory. They'll bring in Tress Way.
And a nice job of hitting the quarterback legally, that they didn't get an overreaction from the fans in the crowd, and then the official maybe throws the flag just on reaction alone.
DeAndre Carter, single safety to our right. Here's Tress Way, the lefty punter. Puts it in the air. DeAndre Carter under it, and he falls forward, making the clean grab near the 15-yard line of the Bears. So another inside of the 20 drive coming up for the Bears. 34 on the punt, no return. 12-7. Washington the lead on 4 Seibert field goals. He's had 1, no good as well. And the Bears just trying to get something going. DeAndre Carter chewing the fat with some old friends. He was a former Washington Commander. We're going to break here in the 4th quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
From last-second game-winning field goals to 98-yard kickoff returns, football is exciting. But as the official bank of the Chicago Bears, PNC prefers to be steady and boring, like a solid ground game that eats up the clock. A strategy that scored a lot of financial wins over the last 160 years. And while our customers may not wear our name on the back of jerseys, Bears fans can get 20% off regularly priced merchandise with the Chicago Bears PNC Bank debit card. A pretty exciting option play if you ask us. Find out more at pnc.com/bearscard. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
November 1st is the start of open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Health Insurance Marketplace. If you need health insurance, our Get Covered Illinois navigators are here to help you select a plan to fit your family's needs. You can compare health plans side by side, and you may qualify for financial help. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here.
Chicagoland, your #1 team for luxury is Bill Jacobs Auto Group. We're leading the league with top new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen. Discover an experience that matches our winning lineup. Drive home in style and comfort today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in. The experience brings you back. Year-to-date new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Bears Friday starts with Cap and J Hood at 7 a.m. ESPN Chicago.
We got a 12-7 game, and to quote my partner, Tom Thayer, all right, enough of this nonsense.
Enough of this.
Let's go. 10:28 in the game. First down at 10. Caleb, 1 of 8 for 3 passing yards in the second half. Starts this drive at his own 15-yard line, right to left. He'll go under center, 1 back set. Adunze motions to the near side. Corners off the ball. Safety back. Snap. Hand off. Up the middle. Swift is hammered down across the 20 to the 21. He's got a 56-yard touchdown run. Biggest play of the day as we go to Zamac in our our Old National Bank sideline report.
Bill Murray in that left tackle for Tevin Jenkins. DeAndre Swift right behind Bill Murray on a good block after replacing Tevin in the lineup.
Yeah, at guard, Swift with his 7th 100-yard rushing game, first as a Bear. Here's another handoff to Swift. Hurdles a man and gets through the trash into a bunch of black jerseys. They're still scrumming. What a run by DeAndre Swift as he pile moves to the 45 of Chicago and a first down Bears.
There you go. You got to love the effort there. It's a great demonstration of how important this is to DeAndre Swift. Let the other guy, let that become contagious and get everybody going. But now Bill Murray's got to leave with it looks like a shoulder issue.
Oh, my goodness. Are you even kidding
So
me?
that means Doug Kramer coming in at left guard.
This is unreal.
Let's not panic. Let's just
23-yard run by DeAndre Swift. Boy, he saw that guy drop his head, submarining him, and he went over the top and cleared the hurdle.
You know, the thing about Doug Kramer, he understands all the assignments. He's got to know the guard assignments because he plays center, and I think he's got that skill in his game.
It's a 12-7 game with 9:35 to play in it. First down at 10, Bears at their own 44. 4-man front, safety's back. Corners off. Caleb goes into the gun. Swift to his right. Slot right DJ. Keenan Allen outside of Amadonze to the left. Snap, blitz, picked up, throwing out to the near side. Caught Adunze. Gets out of bounds underneath the coverage of St. Juice. Stops the clock. No, it does not. 9:15 clock running. 2nd and 1 on the 9-yard pickup on first down.
Nice
Plenty
awareness
of
by
time,
Caleb.
Tom.
No panic on the offensive line. Good discipline. Get the completion.
Plenty of time. Doug Kramer at left guard. The 2 Hinsdale Central products on the left side of the Bears line. Snap back. Pocket starts to close. Over the middle. Guess who? Cole Kmet the catch. Had a first down for the Bears across the 35 down near the 34-yard line of Washington. Cleanan Farrell was coming. Agamagashi stood him up, and that allowed Caleb to fire a missile.
Again, nice patience there by Caleb, getting the best opportunity.
8:35 to go in the game under center. DJ Moore on the fly sweep to the right side, looking for a block from Cole. It never materialized. All black jerseys holding down the fort on DJ Moore, and after the whistle, some angst. 12-7 Washington. 8:20 to go in the game.
Just keep it around that corner, DJ. You know how to run it. And so is Bill Murray. Oh, no, Tevin's back in the game.
The musical chair offensive line continues. Tevin Jenkins back in there next to Amagashi.
Got to be ready to roll, though, man. You can't be out there at 60%.
2nd and 12. Snap back, Caleb. With late pressure by DeAndre. Puts it down the field. DJ the catch inside the 10. Jerron Payne the hit. And Caleb fires it anyway. DJ Moore knocked down on the near sideline and having trouble on the sideline. Made the catch, though. Now he needs some medical attention. They're coming to him with Keenan Allen helping out his teammate on the sideline here. DJ in a lot of pain, moves onto his back. He was on all fours, or on his face. DJ went up in the air, took the hit chest high.
Yeah, I mean,
ball.
It's just that, the commitment to making the catch for his teammates and then taking a hit. And
football at the 9. The Bears are in the red zone, and more importantly, inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. and the Bears inside the Illinois State University Red Zone. Go to illinoisstate.edu/visit to schedule your visit to campus and see why students and parents alike love Illinois State. 26-yard strike to DJ Moore. Listen to the crowd. Let's go Bear chants are going on. That was the longest pass play of the day for Caleb Williams.
It's kind of weird because I've seen DJ take much more abusive hits than that. And, I don't know if it was the contact that created it or falling on the football or what the case of this is. I just hope DJ gets up and, is able to.
Still on the sideline here?
Yeah.
Okay. I turned my head.
All right. He's on his feet.
And Maryland Terrapin on his feet and going to walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off. Take your time, DJ. You don't have to be in a hurry. Give your chance for your guys in the huddle to get everything figured out and make some adjustments, get a little bit of a rest. And
might turn out to be the most significant play of the game. 26-yard strike. It's first and goal at the 9. Make it the 8. They're saying the 8. DJ's having trouble getting off the field. Bent over, being looked at again by the trainers.
They're saying, are you healthy enough to make it to the sideline, or would you like to go, get a cart to the locker room, or, you tell us what is best for you.
Juan Martin, Illinois product with the hit, and he can hit you. But DJ up in the air on a good strike from Caleb Williams. His 7th completion of the day. That's it. He's thrown for 86 yards, and the Bears are down by just 5. DJ finally getting to the sideline, and the Bears huddled up and ready to go. Crowd into it. Luvu asking for more noise, but I'll tell you, man, great environment. 2 teams battling here in the NFC. Coleman Shelton out of the huddle, and he is on the ball. And they are down and set. Scrimmage lined up with 4. Swift comes to the left hip of his quarterback. 3 receivers slot to the right. Caleb Williams draws to Swift. Trying to get to the outside of Fowler, does, but cannot escape the closing speed there of the Chin tackle. Jeremy Chin playing one of those 3 safety spots close to the line of scrimmage, the former Carolina Panther on the stop.
Yeah, 6'3", 220 from Southern Illinois. He was a big guy when he was drafted, and I think he kind of made an impression on everybody, but it surprises me that they let him leave.
And he's got
Carolina.
a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
One-year deal. Nobody wanted to get him. 2nd and goal, the 8. Bears send Komet in motion to the right. 2 receivers with Cole paired to the slot to the right. Single receiver to the near side. Corners up. Everybody else backer at the line of scrimmage. Snap. Caleb. Pressure coming. Amagaji gets his man down. Throws near side. Catch. Rolling. DeAndre Carter to the 1. Rolling catch. And Amagaji putting Deontay Fowler on the ground to keep him away from Caleb Williams. Nice job. Rookie protecting rookie.
I mean, that was a crazy arm angle that Caleb adjusted to in the middle of his throw, but it was probably even more an impressive catch by DeAndre Carter to be in that body position and still make the catch.
Kramer time. Doug Kramer. I formation, the lead man for Roshan Johnson from the 1. The give to Kramer up the middle, and he fumbled the football. Oh, no. Fumbled the football. Washington running with the football, and no one's bothering to tackle him. Tevin Jenkins hurt on the other end, and they're running with the football, hopefully just to celebrate, because a lot just went down right there. A fumble. Tevin Jenkins hurt again. He's on all 4s. And Washington turns the Bears away on 3rd and 1, but they're going to check it and discuss. A handoff to Doug Kramer. Up the middle in a 5-point game with 6:11 to go. After the great catch by,
let's see it, here we go,
DJ Moore. Yeah, nope, he never got the ball.
No,
It
he
bounced.
did get it, but it bounced right off of his chest.
Well, I'm saying
pad.
like he didn't contain it, though.
Correct.
Oh, man, Tevin got bent back considerably on that. Bent back with his head facing the sky. What could this possibly be? Where did the ball wind up? Where on the field? Caleb in a lot of pain, or excuse me, Jenkins in a lot of pain, it appears, on his back on the side here. Got bent over backwards.
You know, by the look of the play, it didn't look like, I don't know if it would have resulted in a touchdown or was Washington winning the line of scrimmage at that point. And that's why you see Tevin bent backwards.
Let's bring in J-Mac. J-Mac, got your eyes on this? Our National Bank sideline report. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, defensive line of the Commanders.
Hang on.
Fumbled the ball, which was recovered by the defense, and that player was down by contact at the 3-yard line.
Okay.
Washington's ball, first down.
All right, a red zone turnover. Go ahead, J-Mac.
Yeah, definitely down by contact. I think Rashawn Johnson was right there to touch him down, which resulted in him being down by contact at the 3. But the Commanders' defensive line got good push on that. But as you spoke before, Doug Kramer did not secure that handoff, and it resulted in a fumble, turnover on downs.
Okay. Unfortunate set of circumstances, but now the defense has been asked to do a lot today. They have been stretched. They've been giving up some big plays here and there, but overall they've kept them out of the end zone, and that's why it's a one-score game. And now, if they could just manage to keep this in check and get good field position back, this is far from an over game.
They're expecting run. They got Jack
turn.
Sanborn in the game. They don't have the 5th defensive back, so the Bears are thinking maybe these guys are going to be content with trying to run it out of this field position, but just don't get caught out of position and let them sink one over the top of you.
Exactly, especially with Scary Terry out there on this Halloween week. He's out to the left side with Jalen Johnson. They're not going to go after Jalen here, are they? Extra
might.
offensive lineman. Dieter's in the game. Wings to the right, under center. Checks being made to the left. One safety back deep. Handing off, skip, and into the waiting arms of several Bears, including Kevin Byard. Byard in on the stop along with Edwards. Leading tackler for the Bears today is Stevenson with 9, Edmonds and Walker 8 apiece. Edwards has a sack, Sweat has a sack. Bears have not taken the ball away. Washington just did. 2nd and 9 from the 4 for Washington. And they go hurry up again. 5:52, clock running. We're in the 4th quarter. Pair of receivers left, one of the slot, double tight ends, right side of the line, hand down. Snap out of the gun, they gun run it. Here's Brian Robinson is hit hard as he was going right through Edmonds, who turned him away with a big stop. Manages to get 4 out of it, but it is 3rd down and 5 in the deep end of the field for Washington. 3rd and 5 of their own 8.
Listen, I'm glad they're going no huddle, because if they don't get the first down, they're not going to take a lot of time off the clock. And with 5:21 left in the clock, the Bears will have more time if they get the ball punted to them by Tress Way and get it about the 50.
Stay gap sound. Keep an eye on McLaurin. Out to the left with Jalen Johnson. Safety back deep is Elijah Hicks. Byard in the box. Out of the gun. Snap back. Here comes the heat. Out goes left. Daniels is broken down there by the defensive tackle, Chris Williams. But looks like he ran for a first.
I don't know.
Or close enough?
I
No.
think he's short.
All right. Washington thinks they've got one. If not, it is going to be 4th down. They would definitely
Pointers
not be
against
going.
fists. You got the offensive players pointing, and you got the defensive players giving the 4th down signal.
They're going to measure. They bring out the sticks. On a 3rd and 5 run, Jaden Daniels.
We need an elastic chain here, Jeff.
An unsettling moment of silence here in Washington. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. The sticks are out. He is short by a nose. Short by a nose.
We got rush yards right now. The Bears have 183 yards rushing. Washington's got 168. And that may have been the best half yard, 1/8 of a yard that they were saving. In comes Tress Way.
Williams and Edmonds on the stop. And the punt team is out. Tress Way. And no running into the kicker, please.
None.
I don't mind a little pressure here. Back in single safety to our right, DeAndre Carter here at Northwest Stadium, Landover, Maryland. 4th and an inch.
Right, just a safe rush. Don't come even into the vicinity of the punter.
Flyers are covered up. Tress Way will punt from his end zone about 2 yards deep. To Carter, middle of the field. Snap. Little pressure, but nothing big. DeAndre Carter ventures over middle of the field, clean grab. Trying to get past one man, Terrell Smith with one block, and nice job, Carter. Get something out of it. Terrell Smith avoiding the penalty as well, because that got a little sketchy. 57 yards, though, on the punt. 9 yards brought back, and a pretty good field position start for a Bears team down 5. 4:21 to go.
3 timeouts. You get, Washington going with that no huddle, didn't take went from 6:18 on the clock to 4:21. So they left the Bears enough time, and let's see. So you got Kramer at left guard. So
because Tevin had to leave again. Yeah, Pryor and Kramer your guards. Shelton the center. Amagaji at left tackle. Darnell right at right tackle. Pistol formation. Caleb Williams. Bunch set to the right, brings one man on motion. It's Adunze snapping a handoff. It is Swift, but he is met in the hole and brought down by the unbelievable talent that is Bobby Wagner in his 13th season. Limits him to just a yard. I went through and looked up some stats based on Brian Urlacher and Bobby Wagner. So similar in their accomplishments. And yes, there will be a gold jacket for Bobby Wagner one day. No gain. Second down and 10, 38. Bears territory. Snap back. Caleb Williams in trouble. Launches down the right side. Throws it away. Cole Kmet, the nearest man. Chin, the defender. Guys are being picked up off the ground there after that pressure. 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 10.
Okay, this is a nightmare down for the offensive line because the defensive line knows exactly what they have to do. So that means every one of these guys are going to have the best performing pass block of the night so far. So let's give Caleb the right amount of time to the proper target. And look, man, it's 3rd down, but this is 2 down territory.
3:49 to play in the game. 3rd down and 10 of the 38-yard line. Motioning left, Keenan Allen. Blitz is on. Caleb steps up, looking. He's got a Dunze to midfield on the slant to the 45-yard line. Working on Sam Ristrell, rookie on rookie. Michigan against Washington. National title game, right? 3:33 to play in the game, and the Bears move the sticks. Nicely done, Caleb Williams.
Yes.
And Adunze to hang on. Adunze motion, snap, out of the gun. It's Roschon up the middle. It doesn't get much. Covers up the football out near the 41. Bears need a touchdown. 3:15 to go in the game. 2nd and 5. Pickup of 5. And it's Roschon Johnson's first carry of the day. Williams, 7 for 36. Swift, over 100, including a 56-yard touchdown. 2nd and 5 from under center. Bunch set to the right, snap. Here's the fake and a bootleg to the right side. Pressure in his face. Gets by one. Williams, eyes still looking, throws middle of the field. Keenan Allen to catch at the 25 down to the 20. And the Bears are going to be in the red zone at the 19-yard line of Washington. Caleb Williams being chased there and manages to find a window of opportunity. Dorrance Armstrong, the pressure. 26 yards to the sure-handed Keenan Allen.
Great job by Caleb, having faith in understanding where his receivers were going to be to get inside this red zone, Jeff.
Bears here in the Illinois State University red zone. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, 2:17 to play. 1st and 10 of the 19-yard line of Washington. 3 wides in a back snap. Here's the handoff. Redirection up the middle. DeAndre Swift snagged as we'll get to the 2-minute warning. How about this for drama? The Bears punching their way through offensive struggles all day are 2 minutes away from scoring a touchdown, hopefully. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 12-7 Washington on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Dear football fans, Toyota's leading the drive to victory. The Corolla and all-hybrid Camry make big plays with style and efficiency. RAV4 is a versatile game changer. Highlander's got room for your whole squad. And the rugged Tacoma and Tundra control the line of scrimmage. They've all got available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive too. Visit Toyota.com or head to your local Toyota dealership. Toyota, let's go places.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Property managers and GCs use FinishingChicago.com's contractors for finishes and protective coatings in the most iconic venues, interior spaces, and essential infrastructure. Our painters apply industry-leading commercial and industrial finishes inside and out, so your biggest assets always put their best square footage forward. FinishingChicago.com has your free list of painting, wall cover, and glass systems, drywall finishing, and signage contractors. For a great finish, start with FinishingChicago.com.
Peggy and Yurko post game on ESPN Chicago.
Back at you here in Landover, Maryland. Nail nibbler time. 2 minutes to go, and the Bears with a 12-7 deficit, but they've got the football. 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line of Washington. They were knocking on the door at the goal line, and the handoff to Doug Kramer never made it to him. And Washington recovered, but the Bears defense got him off the field. Here's Caleb in the gun, empty Swift. Snap back, blitz is on, stepping up against it. Caleb running right, tripped up at the last second. He had green grass in front of him. And he's tripped up as he was running right, and it's Deron Payne, who has been a pain today and always seems to be. Outstanding player. That's his 3rd tackle. He's got a sack, a tackle for loss, and a quarterback hit.
You know, he's a big guy, too. At 6'3", 320, Deron Payne is a big body in there. It's hard to move. And lucky enough to just kind of swat at Caleb's feet and get him to trip.
Play clock
I didn't mind
10.
the play call.
Play clock to 10, a minute 23 to play. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down at 5 of the 14. Motion man, direct snap. Here's Caleb Williams. He is muscling his way, trying to get something out of that, but he's not going to get much on 3rd down. He was going to run the ball. Gain of 2. It is now 4th down and 3. Football is going to be put down.
That one surprised me.
Yeah, I know.
That last quarterback draw didn't surprise me, but
Everett leaves. Football at the 12. Bears need 3. We're under a minute to play. 46 seconds to play in the game. Play clock at 11. Bears break the huddle. Adunze right. Trips to the right side. DJ Moore out to the left. Snap is back. Caleb to throw on 4th down. Toss into the end zone. Incomplete.
Penalty.
Keenan Allen. Is there a penalty or not?
Yes,
there is for holding him as he ran to the end zone. Keenan Allen gets tied up. Caleb Williams got rid of the football. There are 31 seconds to go.
And 3 timeouts.
Blended in with the gold on the end zone.
Yeah. I know. I saw it coming out of the
Defense.
Wow.
Okay.
1st and goal at the 1.
31 seconds left with 3 timeouts. That means that, that's got to give you 4 plays. Let's hope you don't need them.
There wasn't a ton of contact with St. Jude, but the way Keenan Allen ran that route, flailing his arms, he drew that bad boy.
Yes.
That's better. Well, he did hook his stomach. All right, here we go again. Bears at the goal line here. And 31 seconds away from a touchdown and a potential win. Snap to Caleb, looking to throw. Tosses it near side of the end zone. Up in the air for DJ. Ran out of time and space. Covered by Sandrestrill. DJ Moore, 2nd down and goal at the 1. 27 seconds to go. Bears have 3 timeouts. They're on their feet here in Washington. There's a bunch of nervous Nellies in here right now, baby. Both Bears and Washington fans.
There's 5 in this booth.
2nd and goal to 1 with 27 ticks to go. Bears down 5 under center. Caleb Williams. Deep back. Roshan. Take, turn, give. Roshan Johnson. Plowing. Turning.
Touchdown.
He is in for the touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Off the right side of the offensive line. And 23 seconds to go. Bears have their first lead of the day. It's 13-12 Bears. The touchdown by Roschon. They weren't messing around that time.
They're going for 2, Jeff.
Yes, sir. They're going to go for 2. These touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6.
This is a play that you keep, you just practice it and wait to use it. You practice it, wait to use it. Well, here it is. This is the time that you've been practicing for.
Bunch set to the right. Snap. Caleb. Fake to the swift. Shovels it ahead to the end zone. And the 2-pointer.
Is that Cole?
That's Cole Kmet
Yes.
for the 2. Heck of a play. The point guard shuffles ahead to Cole Kmet with a baseball swing and a little one from Adunze as well. The Bears have hit the jackpot. An 8-pointer and a 15-12 lead with 25 seconds to go in the game.
15-12. Now you take Washington in consideration. They got 25 seconds. They got 1 timeout. It's going to take a Herculean effort by this defense to continue their stinginess that they put up all game.
And that's putting it mildly. It's an understatement. What the Bears have done defensively today to keep this team out of the end zone. 10 plays, 62 yards with 3 backups that started this season as backups. Pryor now a starter at guard. Amagaji filling in for the injured Braxton Jones at left tackle. Bill Murray in the lineup at left guard. Tevin Jenkins left the game twice. And the touchdown run by Roschon to cap a 10-play drive. Give me those numbers once again. 10 plays, 62 yards in 3:56. They kept their head, and now the boot. Do you put it in play or do you knock it out of there? That's the question. Here's Santos. End over end, and it's going to be returnable. It's Eckler, far side of the field, 10-15 to the 20. Get bodies on him, and they do. Daniel Hardy wrestles him down to the ground at the 24-yard line. Daniel Hardy with his 6th special teams tackle of the season. The take back the lead from Jalen Jones. Bears by 3, 19 seconds. And because of the mere presence of Terry McLaurin and the arm of Jaden Daniels, you must be prepared for the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't think you have the luxury just to play prevent either. I think you got to put some pressure on Daniels and try to hurry up his decision-making process and limit the length of the routes.
Safety's back. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Jaden Daniels claps, gets the football against a 4-man rush. It's protected well, throws over the middle, bounce pass incomplete for Zach Ertz. Byard and Edmonds around there at the 45-yard line. That took a few more ticks off the clock. There's 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the clock didn't start there.
Somebody call coach. Or
No,
Tom,
yeah, well,
bang on the window.
Eberflus is telling them.
So they'll sort that out down to J-Mac in a Old National Bank sideline report. Fill us in, buddy.
Yeah, it's pandemonium down here. I mean, it's
The game clock to 12 seconds. 12 seconds.
okay.
Thank you,
12
J-Mac.
seconds. Good eyes here in the booth.
Protect yourself.
That play started at 19 seconds, so it certainly couldn't have stopped at 8.
So they put 20 on it.
Yeah, it's got to be 12. There you go.
There you go.
12 seconds as Bears fans start to give them some business here in Washington. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right again. Jaden Daniels back to throw. Here comes Taylor. Should be a flag, but no flag. Throws back over the middle to Zach Ertz. He is hammered by Blackwell immediately with 5 seconds to play. Nothing after the catch. But why was there a no penalty flag?
Because
the
officials.
6 seconds.
You got to call that. I mean, it's so egregiously right in front of the official's face.
11 yards on the pickup. Bears 15, Washington 12. As the Bears covered 10 plays in 62 yards, burning up the Bermuda here in Washington to get on the board.
So they got Booker, DeMarcus Walker, Jervon as the rushers. Then they got TJ Edwards midfield, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DBs late.
Maybe one of these plays where they throw in a lot of laterals. The throw to the outside left, it is caught. McLaurin gets out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. So now you got one pop shot left in you. or
no, they got one shot. They got one shot. This is not field goal distance. Don't get that out of your head.
got to factor all these things.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. But
all right, to the right, Ertz, McCaffrey, Noah Brown. To the left, McLaren. And that's where Jaden Daniels is eyeballing. Jaden Daniels sifting back, being pressured. Jaden Daniels hemmed into the pocket, looking for blockers, looking for something. He's got plenty of time. Launches, deep pass into the area of the end zone. And it's caught by Noah Brown. He was the tip man, and this place is now gone into bedlam mode. Washington with the miracle finish. The breakup pass into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Nobody back there. Crushing loss. 18-15 Washington. Hail Mary, 2 seconds left. Or as they like to say here, Hail Washington. That is the gut punch of gut punches. All sorts of time finding the moment to unleash. And Jaden Daniels did. It was back tap to awaiting arms of a wide open Noah Brown in the end zone. A perfect execution on the offensive side, not so much on the defensive side. 4 plays, 76 yards, and 25 stinking seconds. Unreal. I mean, that is going to take a lot of salve to heal that wound here in Washington. That ball just flittered right into the waiting arms, about 2 yards deep over the top of Byard into the waiting arms of Noah Brown. Hey. No other way to describe it. Just a gut punch. Gut punch. Bears thought they had him.
I hope that just makes the Bears a stronger team. Where these guys fought hard, everybody gave the best effort, and then, that's why they call it a Hail Mary, because you don't know if there's any chance of it succeeding. But the Bears fought hard. They gave all their effort. Everybody had to contribute. They had injuries on the up and down the offensive line, and here you go.
There were 2 seconds left in the game, but that felt like 20 seconds right there.
You're right.
As he kept buying time to find new windows of opportunity, a new platform, and he ultimately found it. With all kinds of time against a 3-man rush. And Washington moves to 6-2. The Bears, a heartbreaker. Fall to 4-3, and they head to Arizona next week. And these are one of these games, when you lose this way, this is a different kind of loss. This is, I know it counts as one, and that's what we'll hear, but you fought your tails off to take the lead and to stay in the game, and then only to have that miracle throw happen. Not unlike Caleb Williams did in high school, a memorable game here years ago. He was known for that play, and Jaden Daniels now owning this place and fired that same kind of strike, and Washington gets the win. 18-15, an oh-no moment as Washington and the Bears exchange pleasantries, and this is going to be a hard trip home for sure, as J-Mac will get somebody on the field here in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I mean, it's a number.
It is, but as much as I hate it, and I'm as devastated as any Bears fan out there, you got to learn a lesson from this and how to capitalize on it, how to teach your team that you are never out of it, that you guys fought until the very end. They made a play like that in order to get in the win column, and you're still a football team that's going places. So I'm not going to sit here.
Here's J-Mac.
Okay.
Go ahead, J-Mac.
Here,
I see him.
J-Mac.
I got him. 1 second. He's talking to a guy.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Here, Bears running back DeAndre Swift. DeAndre, 18